last time the party made its way out of Pergolith and had started their journey towards Gaelvas. On the way, they encountered a poor life choice in motion, as a group of bandits who had been previously doing rather well, harassing the new and lucrative trade route between Pergolith and Gaelvas, encountered the party and attempted to rob them. It didn't go very well for them. The party, while they did take some hits, blew them the fuck up pretty hard and halved their number, taking the rest of them prisoner. They lined them up on the ground, kneeling, execution style, so Cadia could administer justice to them. She miraculously did not murder all of them. I think Sophie was also there, though. My memory
Yes,
serves.
I was very much there because they fuckers insulted my...
She fucking executed one.
He said the butt sweater was adorable.
One did have all of their bones broken when they made an ill-timed retort.
I was 15 feet away and got covered in the blood splatter, and Taz was at fucking ground zero.
Yeah. So he died, and that probably served to scare the shit out of the rest of them. And so you sent you sent 3 4/5 of a bandit back to Pergolith.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how well that one-armed guy is going to get around finding a job or something. I hope he'll be okay.
So, Hedrah, how do you think Baki would act if someone went, I want to be a guard, but I've got one arm? Is there anything you can do to help?
What?
How do you think Baki... How would Baki react if someone came up and said, I've got this one arm, you see, but I would still really like to be a guard and do good shit?
Want to be a god?
Yeah, guard.
Oh, guard. Okay, you didn't say that.
Oh, God too. I want to be a god, but I've got one arm. Empower me.
Yeah, that's like, you can understand my confusion there. Like,
reasonable confusion.
Okay,
it's just that she has a slight accent.
Yeah,
that happens.
She was like, okay, I can redraw it for you, but how did you lose it?
That's true.
It was hacked off by a team of weirdos from another world.
I'd be like, oh, those guys.
Oh, okay, those weirdos. He definitely mentioned the words blue, scaled, salad. Okay, stop right there. I got it. It's cool. Sure, enjoy the new arm.
Here's your new arm. Enjoy.
Move along.
So they sent those guys on their way. Maybe they'll turn over a new leaf. Who knows? You did kill most of them and execute one in front of them with the very explicit threat that if they do not turn over a new leaf, Cadia will find them and kill them.
Because Mierah is a fucking great tracker.
And managed to...
Specifically did
got
that.
all of their sins.
The sniff. I
Sniffy sniffs.
Also, I just like the fact that I got to Mortal Kombat execute someone by hitting them with another person's frozen corpse. I think that was pretty hardcore.
You did do that.
I'ma beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I did.
Threw a 200-pound ice sculpture at somebody.
Seriously, throw anything and temporary giant form is the fucking sweetest shit.
Dude,
luckily my ice sculpture survived the fight. Fuck.
You wanna know something boss as fuck? Barbarian and body bludgeoner. That's literally
Is that beat them with their own?
Motherfucker to stick with another motherfucker.
I use great cleave to cleave motherfuckers with another motherfucker. And monkey grip to wield 2 of them at once.
Monkey grip doesn't exist, unfortunately.
No.
Did not get translated into Pathfinder.
I'm sad. Monkey grip was the funniest shit. I mean, it was impossible to hit anyone, but when you did, it deleted them.
Yeah, but that
Deleted
was
them.
so stupidly broken.
It was the most broken thing. It made fighters too much fun, so they had to take that out.
Oh, it made them too much fun.
And what's
Yep.
your name again? I'm trying to remember.
Dan, Sko, Squizzard,
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's go, wizard, whatever. Butt nugget.
Hmm.
Here you
Oh,
go.
sweet. Lay it on me. Yay.
Barbarian body bludgeoner. That's how you do it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, the tiny
yeah.
murder kittens.
After sending the bandits on their way, they continued on, didn't encounter anything else along the road, until they met up finally at the trading post just outside of Gaelavas, which, as far as they know, is at the bottom of a very, very deep, very, very large hole in the earth. They decided to stay to spend the night at the trading post instead of heading right on down with the elevator into Gaelavas. And so they decided to stay at the Happy Harpy Tavern, which, much like the Randy Cat, is staffed by
Pretty ladies.
pretty monstrous and very pretty ladies. But unlike the Randy Cat, which employs Talir, scantily clad bunny girls, this tavern seems to be run by and staffed entirely by harpies.
Yay.
Although if they provide the same services as the Randy Cat, you do not know that.
I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
And then there were just eggs everywhere. God damn it.
I leave one town is full of fucking bunny pups, and next we get pupper birds.
Pupper birds.
Pupper birds.
No. Flying dogs. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bad dog. Come on.
Let's see, I do believe Sophie was sitting by the door keeping watch. Cadia was enjoying a nice meal, and Taz was talking up the bartender harpy, and
The
Mierah
Barbie.
was the barpy.
The Boppy.
Oh, sorry. I guess I googled something and it's retarded. It's retarded.
Share the
What have you
joy.
done? Oh dear. What now? Oh no. Oh dear God.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a
Photoshop.
dog's face with a beak. Ah, kill me!
Oh, Photoshop, why?
Also, Hawk Dog in the bottom left. Good old
Hawk
Hawk Dog. Jesus. That's wonderful.
Oh, it is. Okay. That's horrifying.
Yeah, those fucking
yeah.
those dog birds are fucked up. The carrying
Yeah.
crow.
God, that game. Oof. That's some horror. And let's see. Taz was chatting up the bartender harpy who shocks people. The barpy that shocks people. And Mierah was drinking and sharing stories with Holly, and was drinking fawn wine.
Yep, at one point it went from expensive elven wine to fawn wine.
to fawn wine, and it may it may progress into even harder liquor.
Goodness willing.
later. Goodness willing. Mierah is trying to put the moves on Holly. Get her nice and liquored up.
Some sexual libations.
So let's see. Let me see. I know we cut things off early last time because it was getting late and we're not sure how long this bar thing was going to last. So let's see. Does anyone want either want to do something in the tavern, or does Savin want to keep talking to the harpy, or what?
I want to see Mierah flirting with the director.
Going to watch Mierah and see how she gets.
It's just at the end of it, it's just Mierah walking down the stairs in the next morning like a shattered pelvis. She's such a high CR to bed. I can't even.
Seen things.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise I don't know that I have any plans. In the morning I would probably go and see about getting a bunch more food ingredients to stuff into my bag of holding, just because it's really funny being able to be like, and you know what, it's time to bring out the old camping supplies, and it's just like bath, beds, all that shit just starts getting unloaded out Mary Poppins style when we cook up a dinner.
Camp in a bag.
Yep. I love that that's a thing that characters can just do. Like, you know what? I want my bag to literally be the Mary Poppins of joy. I know that Hedrah made the fucking, what is it, the gun maid who has an even bigger bag full of even more shit.
The gun maid.
Yeah, if Sophie ever like kicks the bucket, I'm just straight up gonna play her instead, because she's so stupidly balanced. It's like she does her job, what she's supposed to do, with what she's supposed to do. Good.
That's good.
Excellent.
Let's see. So, Mierah, what do you want to do? You've got her drinking spawn wine, and you've gotten some stories.
Well, I mean, she's also scary and powerful, so I make sure before I order like the step up from Fawn Wine, I'm like, by the way, this stuff, I don't know what'll happen. Don't want to get immediately in trouble with the boss.
Does your character even know what fawn wine does?
Well, she did ask at the bar, like, say I wanted to do some stuff. What would be a good move? And she ordered fawn wine and was told, like, yeah, there's stronger stuff too. And I'm like, wait,
there's this. This is pretty good. This will get the motor running. But if you want something stronger, then there's others options.
Yeah,
there are 2 tiers above fawn wine.
Yeah, she just takes a sip and then you hear.
That's basically.
That's satyr wine. When you get up to nymph wine, it's just splurt.
It's just you just black out, and you wake up in the morning
somewhere totally different, pregnant, and having knocked up everyone around you.
Yes.
She'd probably not go to quite that degree, but sure. I mean, satyr sounds like a fucking laugh. She'll see if the boss is up to it first, though.
Want to go up higher?
Yep.
Make me an influence check then.
Sure. Boop, 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 boop.
Boss is such a slut.
She's gonna break me. Oh,
22.
fucking A. Yay, tail wag.
That's pretty good.
Like, my skill checks for Mierah are so arse that I have to generally roll fire to keep up with anyone else's rolls in this game. And it's working so far.
So far, you roll pretty well in this game.
I
rolled a 22.
I just roll good in general. I don't know why.
22?
If I have some kind of secret hidden script, I'll be sure to share it with everyone as well, so they too can enjoy rolling like fire. That's a lie. I would give them a version that makes their dice even worse.
Nymph wine blacked out, joined the Foreign Legion, got tattooed, grew a huge horsecock. Balls are mysteriously empty. Many child support checks are pinned inside clothing.
Yep, sounds about right.
Oh.
Also, you wake up in Mexico, which is technically another plane of existence.
You mean wake up in Tijuana?
Oh, thank goodness I've still got my passport.
It's not even Mexico, it's literally Mexico.
Yeah.
No,
There's this huge
You guys
mysterious
were
wall to the north that
completely
no one could
wrong.
get past.
You don't wake up in Mexico. You wake up in the center of New Canada.
Yeah.
Specifically, the visitor center, surrounded by very drippy Mount-Mees.
Mount Mees. Yay.
Cuddling up next to a couple of moose.
And then I got such a hangover. Someone fetched me a bag of Tam Hortons.
Oh God.
I think that was going to be the leader of New Canada.
What, Tam Horton?
Yeah, I think
Something
so.
like that.
Tam Horton.
That's it.
Yeah, I remember Tam Horton coming up.
Oh God, that's great. Oh, okay. Well, with a 22, yeah, all right.
Fucking A. Alright.
I'll indulge.
Okay, I
Something
got
a bit
over
stronger.
a couple, I guess a bottle of it between us, and I'll have a couple for the road. How much is that?
A bottle of Seder wine. I think that is getting more expensive. So that stuff is going. I don't know. I'm sure you don't remember how much the nymph wine. I mean, the fawn wine was. Well, let's see. Let me just pull a number out of my ass. Probably a bottle of
That sounds
Seder
like how I do
wine
accountancy.
would be like a whole bottle, not just a glass. I don't know.
Savin, what would you say?
100 silver? Or is that too much? Way too much.
Is this for Seder wine?
A bottle of Seder wine.
100 silver sounds alright.
Okay then. I will fork over 20 gold, so we'll have a bottle to share, and anyone who wants to come sit at the table with us, and also I'll have a bottle for the road.
Oh my, big spender.
Yep. I'll plunk it down, blow her a kiss, and return to the table. I even broke up silver into, I broke up some of my cash into silver earlier, and I'm like, that is not enough silver. Alright, gold it is again. Here's some gold.
So what did you get? What do you've got to drink now?
Well, apparently it's whatever fawn wine was doing for us, but then also, way more. So that should be fun. Also, smells delicious.
It does. Ooh, that smells strong. Should be good.
Like a fucking bottle.
This should be good. Let's see. Where's the Mierah's pitch? Okay, so you guys are going to start drinking that and continue with your conversations. So give me another fortitude save. And I had better make a fortitude save as well.
Excellent.
I don't remember what the DC for the other one was, but I'll put this one.
Oh, bitch!
Wow. Rolling,
Mierah, my baby.
really, just knocking it out. You're that stuff is great. You've had some strong stuff, and this stuff burns when it goes down, but it just leaves you so hot under the collar. It's just glorious. And there's you don't feel it overcoming you, but you just feel really good. And there is a thunk from under the table as you just pop the biggest boner you've had in ages.
She has to adjust because she's wearing a fucking catsuit. The adjustment needs to be made.
Oh, it gets very tight then and very uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, she'll just at some point I imagine she'll just be like, oh fuck it, whatever, move the catsuit to the side and let everything hang out, because otherwise it's crush the jubblies.
Yeah,
it's not a good move.
Gotta be careful. Let's see.
You gotta have the dick go up inside the catsuit.
Yeah, but it's between the double Ds. Sorry, it's even double Ds. I think she's making fucking baby cups. Oh, boss!
Oh
Oh,
Well.
boss!
no! Even with that fortitude save. Oh no!
Even with boss NPC stats, that is a dog shit roll.
That is a dog shit roll, and even with that bonus that you don't get to know, she's like, she's like her skin right now is like really dark and almost black in color,
Yep.
in its shade, but you can definitely see like the flush just shoot through her skin. Oh my, that's really good. Hmm. Is it hot? Is it hot in here? Is
Oh,
that
it's
just me?
absolutely boiling.
Oof. I think I better take something off. This is a bit uncomfortable.
Oh, I agree. Yep. I mean, I've had to make some adjustments myself. It's definitely getting a bit warm.
She will take the cloak off and put it away, and probably take off some. Oh wait, no, she's wearing that kind of outrageous, like bodysuit robe.
See, it's the cost of bodysuits. Mierah
It's
has to pay that
cost.
price herself.
The cost.
They
What?
look fucking hot as shit, but goddamn.
They do. She looks down at herself. Oh my! I didn't expect this. It's a tad inconvenient. Mierah, would you mind undoing some buttons for me?
I don't mind if I do.
She'll
In
turn
fact-
around in her seat.
Whew. She will lean over and be all too happy to help do some unbuttoning.
Yeah. You couldn't see it with the cloak on, but behind, at the back there are a number of small buttons that go all the way down her back from the that keep the fine layer of I think it's velvet or satin.
Is it velour?
Velour.
Velour.
That was it, I think.
Kif, these velour bodysuits are fantastic.
So you'll start. How low down are you going to go? Because these buttons go from 1d4.
She's gonna go to like the lower back, so obviously doesn't like fall off of her ass as well, and just leave her completely naked. But there's plenty of room right there.
Mierah just takes a claw and cuts all the buttons off.
Oh yeah. No. She's respectful. Also, she knows that shit's expensive. Especially if the boss is wearing it's probably very expensive.
All right. You unbutton all the way from the back of her neck down to her lower back, and with every button you just see more of that dark, soft skin underneath, and eventually she will peel herself out of that outfit, revealing. Well, she doesn't. As you can imagine, she probably doesn't have a whole lot under that. Like, oh well, bugger me.
Well, if you insist.
What? No. Well, no.
Thunking intensifies.
One moment, let me just. And she'll close her eyes for a second and kind of sway. She'll sway to the side a second before opening her eyes, and the illusion around her shifts and makes it look like she's got something else on. But you know that there's and then she finishes the motions of pulling her, at least the top of her outfit off. Oh, that's better.
Excellent.
She looks like she's wearing a simple cloth tunic now, but
I know better.
You know better.
Yep. All right. I mean, I'm happy for the knight to BioWare style Fade to Black and shit to happen in the night. Does this place have rooms or not? If not,
yeah, this
Mierah
thing
happens to have tent in a bag, which will do the job.
Well, this place is like 2 or 3 stories tall.
Excellent.
It's a big, very bustling inn. So there are lots of rooms. Although we'll see how many are actually available.
Mierah only needs one. Everyone else, if they can't find another room, they can share and watch.
They can share.
They can watch.
They can watch.
Molly, your mother is going to make sounds you've
Oh,
never heard
God.
before.
Oh my. God. Oh dear. Okay, well, alright, so.
Just becomes a fucking match between
do you want to try
Savin and Molly and Sco and Holly.
Oh my.
Just banging on the headboards.
There's like
Trying
either
to be
side
louder.
of the wall. Yeah, trying to win.
So, do you want how far do you want this to try and go?
I would like to bet the boss.
You would like to try and bed the boss. Okay.
Absolutely. And if there's still like Satyr wine left in the bottle after I'm done, I'll hand it off to Taz as I take the
you
boss
guys only had
upstairs.
you guys only had like 1 glass each. That shit is potent.
Sweet. I would go for another, but I don't want to. I don't want to tempt fate with my dope saves because I know they'll fail me at whenever it will be funniest to fail.
Okay.
I'm self-aware enough of my gift to know that if I squander it, it will destroy me.
That's very good of you. All right, so you can get a you go up to the bartender and you ask her about a room, and she'll look at you and she'll look over at your table and she'll see she'll like bring a hand to her mouth and grin. Oh, okay. Good for you. All right. Yeah, we got rooms. There's a couple
Biggest,
left.
toothiest grin. That sounds perfect. And she'll.
Do you want me to send that bottle on up for you?
I wouldn't say no.
I'll have someone bring it up for you in just a minute then.
Also, food and water. I suspect that we're going to need it by the end.
Actually, I can get you something just for that. I have something here I got from an alchemist not too long ago.
It's full of electrolytes.
Some pretty little pink-haired catfolk has been making a little business for herself, and let's see. Here you go. She pulls out a powder, a little package of powder. Pour this in some water and drink it down.
Fantastic, thank you.
It'll get rid of that hangover right quick.
Now that is perfect. I might very well be needing that later. That's just the boss.
Oh well, if you've been drinking the Satyr wine, yeah, I bet you will. Though
like
I'm sure you'll have a really good time tonight.
Well, here's hoping.
Okay. So you got the bottle of wine, and you get your room and your key, and you turn back around and let me just do another roll because oh dear, poor dear. Oh, a 10. She did a lot better that time, but you can see Holly finishing another glass of wine. This is delicious. I think I'm going to get some of this for my collection.
Oh, totally. I mean, I've got another bottle, so if that doesn't get opened on the way back, then yeah, you're welcome to it.
Oh. So, did you get us a nice room?
Absolutely. And also possibly a hangover cure for later.
Oh, I think I might actually need that. I haven't drank like this in a long time.
You're getting adventurer drunk, boss.
Yeah, it's been coming out of retirement. This is nice. She'll get up and will grab the bottle.
Yep, Mierah will offer the other arm as well to make sure there's no falling over.
She'll give you a smile and we'll hook an arm through yours. Thank you.
Mierah is a gentle lady, if no other.
Very kind of you.
You're very welcome. As we walk past Taz and Molly and Minerva, there is definitely a thumbs up.
Molly is like, her eyes are just so wide as she's looking like, oh my god, I can't, this look of complete disbelief. Like, I take it, is she turns to Taz, is she,
Yeah.
oh my god, I don't think, I don't think
Is Mierah gonna be okay?
She is totally going to turn to be the
know.
Ivan Drago of fucking and will break Mierah.
I don't know. I've never even known her to have any kind of relationships.
I don't know if I would call this a relationship.
Well,
Taz will just sip on his drink and watch them walk off over the rim of the glass.
Then again, I did see there were those bunny girls from Pergolith, and the whole place was giving us that service, so and she just goes, just gets really, her illusioned skin just goes completely dark. Oh my. Well, let's see. So you go on up to the room, and you kick open the door and drag in the director. And she will happily seat herself on the bed, and we'll kick off her boots and start pulling off the rest of that robe. God, it's so hot out. Even up here, this is ridiculous.
I know, right?
Now begins the ERP section of tonight's show.
I've been writing smart like all day. Don't even ask. These fingers are warmed up if that happens, but otherwise all as well. Mierah will turn around and do she's in the fucking catsuit. She's in the steel tech catsuit. Let's face it. She will turn around and do the slow zipper.
Oh my!
Because everyone loves the slow zipper.
Everyone loves the slow zipper.
Anyone who says they don't is a liar. A damn dirty liar.
And then Mierah yells as the zipper gets stuck in the fur and pulls.
Eep.
She's an adventurer. She's got the fortitude saves necessary to use a zipper when having a fluffy tail.
Uses.
Oh yeah. So when the zipper's at the bottom, there's just this half dog in fur stuck to it.
the slow whimper.
And then you see this just the hairless patch all the way down.
Yeah, no. She's only got, I believe it's the digitigrade legs and the arms and tail. So, the skin down the back with a zipper shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that should be fine.
And also floofy ears and hair.
Oh my, you. Although I shouldn't be surprised, I don't think. You look pretty good there, Mierah. You got.
Nah. Are you talking about the muscle or about these? And she'll show off the endowments.
Oh. She will blush and will look away oh my. Oh dear. She'll put a hand on her chest and oh my. Well, I don't know. It might be the alcohol talking, but I think it all looks pretty good.
Well, if you're so interested in a bit of a tumble, I mean, I don't do long-term relationship-y stuff because that's all way too complicated, but absolutely a rough and tumble sounds like a good time right now, especially since I'm feeling so bloody warm.
Yeah, me too. I definitely feel all heated up.
You know, when you actually think about this, this is totally fucking date rape.
Hey, look, she failed her saves. It's not her fault. Look, Mierah also date raped herself and then just came out the other side okay.
No.
It's like, hey, you show me yours and I'll show you mine, and they just both came out completely fucked.
Mierah did it intentionally.
I guess so. I mean, she doesn't know. She probably didn't expect State of Wine to be quite that potent, but she is absolutely along for that ride.
Didn't expect her to roll so bloody low.
Yeah, that's more like it. I expected her to do like better than me, but apparently not.
It's one of them's the breaks when you roll the dice.
I fully expected Mierah to be let down gently. I'm okay with the end result.
This has gone farther than you could have possibly imagined. But let me see.
Fully operational.
Bit of a tumble. Why don't you make me one last influence check?
Guys, this is where it happens, okay? I've told you before about how these works. It's thematically appropriate rolling. I can't look. Oh, it's only a 16. It's still above 10 roll, mind you. Like, I have to try so hard to roll high this level.
Let me see. A 12? Well, it's been a really, really long time for me. I don't know if I'm that good anymore.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yes, I suppose it is. Suppose there is. Then she will. She'll make a gesture with her finger, and you just feel yourself just pulled right off of your feet and yanked towards her.
Oh, sweet.
Let's just see just how rusty I am.
There's so much tail wagging going on.
And we'll see how well you guys do later. So, Taz. You just watched Mierah leave arm in arm with Holly and go upstairs.
This is thoroughly surprising.
Yes. The harpy giggles and watches them leave. Oh, they're going to have a lot of fun.
It's just chuckles. Well, let's see how that turns out, I guess.
Yep. They started drinking all of that Seder wine. There's almost no way that's not gonna... it's almost impossible for them to not be pounding the mattress, pounding a hole in the mattress after all that. Although, well, it depends on what they've got.
Taz
Might
just
not be so much
chuckle.
pounding, I don't know.
Give Molly a look.
Molly is mortified. She
Poor
is
darling.
just beat, well, she's not beat red, but with the skin, but purple.
Has she gone blurple?
She's gone blurple.
Oh no.
Don't ever go full blurple.
She looks extremely embarrassed though, and is wiggling in her seat. Oh my gosh, I cannot even. Oh dear.
Taz will just put an arm around her and pull her into a sideways hug. Don't worry about it. I'm sure. Sure your aunt has needs like anyone else.
I guess, yeah, probably. Can't imagine. It's just something I never thought I'd actually bear witness to.
From across the place, Sophia says, "Well, if you want to see, you probably will need to go up."
No. I think I'm okay with not seeing. No. That's okay. I'll just leave that let that sit there and just not touch it. That's a bit too much. Oh.
May or may not be listening to Sexual Healing right now.
Just what is that they were drinking?
Well, that was called Seder wine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, well, you remember Mal, right? Just imagine that.
Yeah.
But it's caused by wine. So.
Oh.
Imagine that, but caused by wine.
Oh. I see. Goodness.
This is just the baby version, Taz will say, as he sips on his fawn wine.
Yeah. Oh my.
Just enough to give you a little tingle where it matters.
Oh, I'm tingling, that's for sure. And that stuff is a lot stronger?
Several times more.
Oh gosh.
Order of magnitude.
Oh dear. If you think that's a lot, you don't even want to even think about the nymph wine. Oh my, oh dear. That'd cause some problems. We only keep a very little bit of that in stock. That's just way too strong for almost anybody.
Where's the fun in that?
I have a pretty good fortitude modifier.
That stuff is guaranteed to put anybody in the mood. You could have you could take the biggest prude in the whole world, the most uninterested, unsexed person you've ever met, and you give them a glass of that, and they will turn into just the biggest slut you've ever seen.
Cadia!
Grape wine.
Cadia! Try the shot!
They'll be ready to go down and just go down on the entire room if you give them half a chance. It is really impressive.
Well, sounds like it's time for shots, eh, girls? Tess is
Shots?
obviously joking.
Shots of what?
Well, nymph wine, of course.
Oh gosh, I don't know there, Taz. That seems like a bit.
Shots. Suddenly fairies turn up, pouring out the windows. Woo! They're always summoned by the mythical call of shots.
Oh my god.
Oh, fairies.
Celebrity's minty chaser.
Of course.
Gotta have that.
Oh, that's an awful idea. Oh god, no. Oh, I just imagine.
Seeing Molly's reaction, Taz will just say, "Yeah, maybe next time."
Yeah, maybe next time. I don't know if I'm ready for something that strong. This is already pretty good.
Yes. Fawn wine's alright.
Shots.
Really wish I'd learned how to make it when I had the chance. Oh well.
Well, if
You're
you're
an
looking how to
alchemist.
make it, maybe you'd have to talk to some satyrs.
Could do. Maybe the elves here have some sort of equivalent. They'll look at the harpy and say, "Is there any such thing as elf wine or whatever?"
No. Well, I mean, they got a lot. I mean, they like their wine too, but they got other stuff. They've got other stuff though. If you want that kind of effect, you know.
Do you want a party?
Yeah,
Oh,
down in
season time
that
party
down.
drugs? Wow.
Yeah, way down off down in the hole. There's they got this is like incredible like resort or something down there where there's always just elves partying all the time. And they got this stuff down there, I hear. These this dried fungus that they smoke, and oh my gosh, I have seen some people do some crazy shit on that. It's like I think it work. I think it's kind of like the same kind of effect as that nymph wine stuff, but you just smoke it instead, and it's just like, whoa, man.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of dried fungus getting you in the mood, but...
Well, that's what they do.
Things. When in Elfland, Tez will finish off his drink.
Though I don't have any of that stuff around here now. You have to go down into Galvas to get that.
Well, I guess we are going down there anyway. Wouldn't hurt to take a peek.
Oh well, if you're going to go down to the resort, it's right there. It's the first thing you're going to come in. Yes.
Let's things to the side. Walks up, past. Do you have that nymph wine? Oh no, yes, nymph wine.
She'll flutter a little closer. Oh, you want some of the nymph wine? Oh boy. Are you sure about that, little lady? That's
she
that
can
stuff's
handle it.
Really. Are you sure?
Just says
that's
nothing.
You don't want to play around with that.
Looks at her.
Show me the money.
Sophie knows what she's about.
She drops 5 gold on the table. Should be enough to cover it.
That's fit. What do you want? Like just a glass?
Might as well. It was shots, correct?
Well, no. Well, I mean, it's like wine. We sell it by the bottle, or by the glass.
Okay. How much is by the bottle?
A bottle is going to be run you about 200 silver.
She drops another 20 gold.
Yeah, 250 silver. Yeah, sure, all right. I can get you a bottle. Just a minute, and she'll sweep the coins over the counter and into a bag, and we'll put it. And then she'll skip off into the back for a minute, and then she'll come back with this bottle of wine that's covered in all of these. That looks like the glass has been on the outside has been warped into looking like these ivy vines with glass leaves all over it.
Okay.
Here you go. 1 bottle of nymph wine. Be careful with this. I wasn't lying about its effect.
I'll open it. And then start chugging it.
Her eyes just bug out.
Taz will start chanting, chug, 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 chug.
No, don't chug.
And then everything is empty. Suck up the last drop.
You're gonna have to make me several fortitude saves.
I don't have to make a damn thing.
She's a robot.
It's called Absorb Toxic. Suck it.
What does that do?
If I ingest any poison or disease, I can store it in myself without being affected because I'm immune to it.
Huh. While you have a disease or poison absorbed, you could use a melee touch attack to transfer it to another creature.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. She just banked an armful of dick rape.
That count?
Alcohol is a poison.
Alcohol is a poison. Alcohol is a poison, and alcohol addiction counts as a disease.
What?
Oh, although
So
you do have, by the way, you do have to kind of spend that spell. If its duration expires before you've transferred the affliction, you're exposed to it.
Oh,
So
I
now
know.
you've got 10 minutes of
I'm
the level to be
counting.
like, boop!
120, which is 2 hours.
True.
So, and if I cast it again, I don't get another poison observation. I just refresh it from the start.
Ah, fair.
Uh-huh.
So Sophie just adjusts her hat and say, "Very fruity," and just walks back. Goes back to knitting.
The harpy is just frozen in place, just staring like, what just happened? Who is that and what is she? That is not a person. I don't know what she is, but that is not a sphinx. That is impossible.
She's just a wizard showing off. Don't mind her.
Because that stuff even puts satyrs down on their asses, and puts them into a frenzy that they just don't stop till the next morning.
Don't worry, she's been neutered. That's all.
That wouldn't really help, I don't think, not against Nymphwine.
Dazzle shrug.
Said she's a wizard?
Yep.
I guess maybe she used some magic? I don't know.
Yep.
I've never seen that happen before. Kind of a... And she'll droop. It's kind of a terrible waste.
Yep. But that's Sophie for you. Itinerant party girl.
Wine's not easy to get. Okay, I guess, well, at least she paid for it. I want to get some more. I don't have that much. I only keep a couple bottles of that. Not many people are so brave, but that's just like, that was just insane. Chugging an entire bottle? Oh my god. I hope her magic doesn't, have a time on it, because if that goes off, that expires while that stuff is still in here, oh dear, you don't want to be around her. You might need some chains. I don't know what you would expect by the term breeding frenzy, but you might want to watch out.
We'll keep an eye on her. No worries.
Okay, I don't want
this woman slooting up my bar.
I don't want it. I don't want any kind of incident to just break up my bar. I mean, okay, just keep an eye. I'll hold you to that. You keep an eye on her.
Taz will give her a nod.
Okay. Is there anything I can get for you? Or your little lady here?
I think we'll need a room for the night, but other than that, this bottle here will see us through.
Alright, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I can get you a room. Do you want me to try and get one away from your friend who just went up there, or do you not?
Yeah, I think that'd be wise. Something out of earshot.
I'll see what I can find.
Appreciate it.
Okay, well, she's able to find something. Unfortunately, it's a busy inn, and you can't get something, on the 3rd floor across on the complete opposite side. But she can get you something a couple doors down. Should muffle everything pretty good enough.
All right, sounds good. How much?
Oh, just I don't know, 10 silver will be fine.
Taz will flip her gold.
And she'll catch it, and we'll put it down behind the bar. Thank you. I'm doing a brisk business tonight. Oh yeah, this is great. Excellent. The harpy certainly looks pretty happy with herself after tonight. But after that, you can go to your room, and I assume Sophie and Cadia are also going to get rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how many are left.
Question: when does the bar close?
GR 1d4. When does the bar close? Well, the tavern. Well, there's someone always stays on staff, just in case there's a traveler who might need a room. But if they are out of rooms entirely, they might not even have that. But I'd say it stays open until probably about 1, and then closes up proper for until like 8 or 9, which is when they start doing breakfast and stuff.
Very well.
Okay.
So I keep, before the time goes out, the refresh it.
What is the time on that ability?
It's 10 minutes per level, so it's 2 hours for me.
10 minutes per level, so it's 120. Okay, and how many times per day can you do that?
I can do it, let's see, tap, tap, tap. Spells. I can do it. No, that's supposed to go. Here it is. I can do it 6 more times.
Okay, because I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to tell me every time you use that spell to do that, and I'm going to count, because that is a really heavy effect that you're holding at bay. So
A bomb waiting to go off.
that is a bomb waiting to go off.
Well, I'm waiting for this harpy if she's gonna come over and talk or anything like that, or whenever everyone else has gone to bed.
Which one?
Well,
There are
the
several.
bartender.
The bomb.
Oh, the
Bartender.
blue one.
The Barpy.
Or whichever harpy.
The harpy with the big blue feathers. Okay. The one behind the bar.
That is kind of evil.
Oh my god. Are you going to cast it on her? That's
Wait,
Not
Sophie's
on
gonna
her
try and
in
get lit?
here.
Jeez. That's not.
That's super immoral. I thought date raping the boss was bad enough.
See, you last session were like, oh, Taz, I'm getting this real rapey vibe. I'm just sitting here happily just with my polyamorous babes. Everybody else raping people.
Everybody else are raping.
Really
Here's
true.
the thing, though. Who said that Sophie was gonna have sex with her?
Oh, that's even worse.
That's not better.
Fly, be free, have fun, be hedonistic.
Oh, God.
You're just gonna
Fucked
fucking
up.
get her jacked up and set her loose. Oh my god.
And then that harpy wasn't seen for a week.
God,
So
if
many
that
eggs.
if this were my game, that would be an alignment shift.
Yeah, meow, meow.
So, and Mierah wouldn't have done that for all the fucking day tricky stuff then, okay?
I'd be risking it. I would be.
There'd be a serious consideration there too.
Okay, well, I'll deal with that in a bit. Let's see. Are you you're just going to stay there by the door for a long while?
Yeah, I'm busy knitting here.
Okay. Then, as the night goes on, Taz, Molly, and Minerva will go upstairs. Then eventually Cadia will probably also go upstairs.
Yep.
You should just poke Cadia with it. Give her the juice.
Dear God.
Oh God.
That
I'm
wouldn't
not sure.
break you.
I'm
That
not
wouldn't-
sure Sophie would survive that.
That would not end well.
One of us is dying.
Okay. So, and then as it gets further into the night, less and less people are around, and the harpies shoo them off to their rooms, or anyone who doesn't have a room, they get gently guided out and put out onto the street. It's not their problem.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yep.
You don't have to have a good time with taking your clothes off.
And then eventually, like, one of the harpies will come over to you. Excuse me, miss, do you have a room here?
Do you have one available?
Let me just check, 1 second. And one of them will fly off will just kind of flap her wings and jump over to the bar and talk to the head harpy, who will unfortunately she'll shake her head and say, sorry, no, sorry, it looks like they're all caught, they're all taken now. It's the end of the night, so anyone who wants to not go wandering around trying to find another place to sleep has to get a room here, and they're all taken up right now.
Very well.
But if you don't have a room here, I'm gonna have to ask you to go find somewhere else to sleep. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't actually need to sleep.
Well, that's not really kind of the point. You don't have to go home or anything, but you can't stay here because we're closing.
No worries. You happen to know another place that one could stay for the night then?
Well, the trading post has gotten really, really busy as of late, so you could try one of the other places that's coming up down the road. Yeah, they might have something. There's a lot of places are still, being built, but they're trying to push things up as fast as they can. There's also, it's not the most pleasant thing, but some people have taken to just making like little like tent cities outside of the trading post. A bunch of merchants do that. They pop up their tents on top of their wagons and stuff, and they just camp it out.
Interesting.
Might want to see if there's room over there.
Do you happen to know which way it is?
Yeah, if you just go out the door and you go north a little ways, down the street, you'll find the other buildings.
Which way is north? Looks around. Which way is north from here?
She will point with her big wing. That way.
Like
down the street.
You point with the big wing. It's like feathers splayed out like 48,000 directions. Like
no. That is not how a wing is built. It's like a fan.
They have little grabby hands too, don't they?
They also have little grabby hands. She will even
see that bird, and if you stretch out, like a guy's feathers are pointing.
Yes. She will eventually, if you don't understand, if you still look at her and understand, she will stand on one of her legs and will poke the other one out with one of her talons and say, "That way."
Oh, thank you. The wing was a bit confusing.
Uh-huh.
God, I haven't heard this song in a fucking long old time.
Which
All right,
song?
well,
70s
good
Sonic
luck.
closing time.
Hope you
Ah.
find... Well, good luck. I hope you find somewhere to sleep.
Very well. See you in the morning then.
Bye.
Have a lovely night.
You too. Okay, Sophie will go off to find somewhere else to sleep, and let's see. Let's see if anywhere else has something else for you.
I don't know. Is there like a guard or anyone patrolling the streets?
Traveler. There are a few, yeah, that wander around for sure.
Well, I asked them for directions, so
They will point you in the direction of one or two other buildings that look like they might be, like housing,
what
like
speeches are they?
dormitories.
The people that I meet,
Just,
or that I wander around.
It is a. It's a cat. It is a sphinx.
Nice. What do they look like?
It's just
No,
just
I don't know.
it's just a knight in armor, like I don't know, like kind of orangey brown hair, little goatee.
A goatee.
He's a kind of a nice looking cat boy.
Okay. Okay, I reach into my purse. I take out
Oh dear God.
5 silver.
And so continues the act of tipping everyone that you come in contact with.
I'm going full America here. Don't
You're
try to
so American
stop me.
right now.
At least I don't have claw. And then so I just put him in his hand. So, and when I do so,
oh no.
boom.
Are you? Oh dear God.
Make
Oh
some
my God.
saves, random dude.
You're just drugging the cat. Oh my God. One of the guards. Okay.
At least he's not drunk, just raging horny.
Oh, he's gonna be unbelievably drunk. Okay. Does that like that's a ranged touch? That's like a touch attack or something? Is that it?
Yeah, but I'm touching him while I'm putting the money in his hat.
Oh my God. Better roll better roll a nat 20 there, guy.
GSM everywhere.
You walk away. As you're walking away, he's just like standing there, and he's just kind of starts to shake and like, and his kind of like orgasmic cries just go off into the night as you're just walking away, and you're able to find another room at one of the other places. There's one left, in fact.
Ooh, how lovely.
Nice.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Why even?
Because you can.
And
He got paid. He got paid, and he
Got laid.
Alright, that's raping somebody and then throwing money on them while they're just lying insensate and being like, yeah, they got paid, that makes them a whore, it's fine. Everything's good.
Yeah,
We've got a
that is-
camera, so it's also pornography.
That is the
Oh, really?
epitome of chaotic evil.
Yeah.
Let me see.
No,
Yeah.
chaotic evil is destruction of everything.
Nah,
Yeah,
is.
so try it.
Drugged a random
Cha-
guard.
Chaotic evil doesn't necessitate destruction at all. Like, at all.
Yeah, that's
No.
pretty much what they are.
No, it really doesn't.
Not at all. You have a very tenuous grasp of how alignment works, Hedrah. This is known.
Bottle of.
I mean, for no other reason than your own amusement, you spent 250 gold to chug a bottle of extremely potent wine, hold on to it, casting several spells over the course of the night, and then release it onto an unsuspecting person who neither asked for it nor deserved it,
Or even understood
purely
it.
for your own amusement.
It's a pretty heavy chaotic evil act. I mean, Mierah, what Mierah did to the boss is kind of pretty.
It was definitely questionable.
Definitely
Yeah, this is
questionable.
pretty fucking
But this is on a much higher level. I mean, if you still want to do that, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna write this down here, and I'm gonna remember that.
Kinathis
also
will
there are-
remember that.
I will remember that, and I will remember Mierah as well.
Yeah.
Though that's a much,
D&D.
though that's not, that's still questionable, but not as bad. Not as bad.
Not ass bad.
You
Not as
didn't.
bad.
I mean, she said it would be. It was strong, and it would be.
I did
good
tell her what
guaranteed
this was gonna be. And I
Yeah.
seriously did suspect that she would do way better than me, but she did
She
not.
did not. She whiffed her roll.
She did not do good.
You rolled really well. She did not. Even with those bonuses. Okay. So, Cadia, what's your night like?
I
Are
eat,
you gonna do anything outrageous?
I eat my steak, I drink my juice, I go up to my room, and I go to sleep.
How very sensible of you.
Don't even try and get a random harpy to warm your bed for the night.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope. All right.
Consummate professional.
Okay. Consummate.
Professional. I don't trust. I trust her the least. The others, I can understand their motivation.
But that one, I
What
can't get
could
a
make
read
a
on her.
person
Oh.
turn to neutrality? Is it
Devil
lust
gift.
for gold, power, or were they just born with a heart full of neutrality?
At last, Gifford comes to
Oh.
this: the greatest challenge of all: good versus neutral.
Good versus neutral. Okay, so well, all right. So hey, Mierah, why don't you give me a performance check?
Fucking
We'll
A.
see. We'll see who annihilates the. Oh no.
Ugh. Oh well.
Oh,
And
this
that's
is gonna
off
be
to a good
something.
start.
No.
There-
I'm
that's
gonna get devastated.
You're gonna get something's gonna happen to you.
You know, it would be funny if you both get rolling
Equally
Rip,
poor.
I'm gonna get so snoo-snooed.
You're gonna get snoo-snooed because I guess I will roll these because I already rolled one once.
You know, what would be funny is that if you kept getting the same values, the same rolls, and it just turned to one long ass mediocre game.
Look,
One-
there's gonna be limping involved.
So she, remember how she yanked you down and yanked you with magic over to her? Well, She was looking to definitely prove her skills. Hadn't rusted up after her adventurer days. And she just shoves you into the bed and just goes to town on you. Like you would not even believe. You didn't even know a person could do those kinds of things, or you didn't know that could stretch like that, or like you didn't know someone could get that far. And after the first couple of hours, you are just panting and drooling and just almost screaming into the pillow. And would you like to try again?
So,
Or
wait a minute, who's
Yes.
getting boned here? Like,
I don't
does
know.
the boss have a giant dick that is just being rammed violently up Mierah's ass? Because that's what this sounds like.
That's just one of her arms.
Oh god.
I demand a sunder check versus the bed.
Oh yeah, totally.
You rolled a
How about-
19.
How about a thunder check versus Mierah's asshole?
That too. That's how we
Oh,
do
God.
gate checks in this system?
That bed is destroyed.
Whoa!
You tried to certainly turn things around, but I don't know. It's got to be something in that wine, because there's just like this fire in the eyes of Holly, and she just will not let you rest for even a second. And in fact, she started out when she had no clothes on left. You saw that she was female. You know that. But then, like, after the first hour, after she ate you out so hard that your eyes crossed, then you felt something going in, and after that, it's a kind of a blur. But you swear to God that she at some point grew a dick. And it was, after that, everything just goes completely white. And you just are left completely insensate in the bed, passed out, moaning and drooling into the pillow. You are extraordinarily satisfied, though. Like
Business
those
with a smile.
those bunnies were good, but I don't think you haven't felt like that in ever.
You've just been ruined by the boss. No other sex
Yeah,
will
no
feel
other
as
sex
good.
will ever feel as
That-
good.
That was some pretty
demigod
mind-blowing.
puppers.
Was some pretty mind-blowing sex.
Also, you say eat her out. Mierah has only got the cock and butt.
She fucking ate you out. Don't question it.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Oh wait,
Get out
are
your
you-
butt.
Are you?
Fucking boss
are
wasn't
you-
eating for donuts.
Oh wait, you're a female, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. There was some dirty things happened, but that was probably just the wine talking.
Yeah, probably never happened, right? Right, everybody?
Probably just the wine. But you are sore. In the morning when you get up, you are so sticky, and you are just aching all over, and oh my god. Your ass is just on fire. You don't know if you can you don't know if you're going to be able to walk at all. Like, after a little, it takes a little bit, but you're able to walk, but you are bow-legged a little bit.
Oh god. Like in the
But-
following morning, Mira's like, we will never talk of this.
But damn, you have never been so satisfied in all your life. And when you wake up, the boss is just there. She's passed out in the bed, still sleeping. God, the dick is gone. It is gone. So
Yeah. Now the
Oh,
question
and-
is, does she
Oh.
have puppies?
the one more thing. The dick is gone, and her skin is now back to is no longer black, as her concentration long ago was lost on that spell.
Oh shit! Do I then know I know Holly's actual appearance then? Or
You do.
Presumed actual appearance.
We'll share with class.
No, I'm not sharing with the class. Absolutely not. I want to survive this encounter.
It's okay. We've seen the unmasked artwork.
I haven't.
I actually haven't.
Oh, well, I guess I'm special.
Well, you tried to look, I suppose. I remember when Kina
No.
said, "Oh, there is an unmasked artwork. Don't look it up." Were Kina's words, so I didn't.
I didn't try to look it up.
I just came across
I'd
it.
seen it before that point. Don't worry, her squiddy face is quite
Is she got some sweet squid?
sweet squid.
Excellent. Excellent.
Although Kinathis went for the lamprey mouth instead of the beak,
lamprey
so-
instead. Oh no, that's a whole different dimension to the eating out portion of this.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. The suction.
I have a very pregnant puppy on my lap right now.
So apparently, maybe Mierah does soon.
Yeah, how ass pregnant is Mierah after all that?
Candiru versus Lamprey. I think Candiru is more annoying.
I will find that picture and I will link it to you, Scout. Although it's not, like a nude picture. It is just
Oh,
Just
Oh, okay.
unmasked.
unmasked.
unhooded.
Cool.
I'll just go get that for you.
Yeah. So the bed has been utterly destroyed. Is
Oh,
she
yeah,
pregnant?
I have to do that. The bed sunder check.
Mm-hmm.
Do they build them to last here?
There you go. Let's see. I need to go and look up that sundering rules because that like never happens. I don't think I've ever seen someone roll a sunder check on something.
Because doing it is terrible.
Well, I mean, you can break someone's weapon, but when do you want to break someone's weapon when you could just fucking steal it off their dead body?
when you could kill someone and then it becomes
Yeah,
your
Let's
weapon.
see.
It's like, I could make 3 attacks this
Object
round, or I could
hardness.
try and fail to break his weapon. And then get hit for it.
Yeah.
It's never worth it.
Let's see. Equipment. Yeah, furniture. Let's see.
There's no way it has the hit points to withstand the force.
Oh, I know. I just want to see.
This is where we
It's
find
like
out she's
that
actually
dog
got
from
some
last session.
defeats.
Just how
I don't
dead is
know.
it?
Depending on the hotel, they could be designed to withstand that kind of force.
I mean, they do have harpies.
Harpies are delicate, though.
You say that.
They're
No.
fucking breed machines and they love orgies.
Hollow bones, man.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but they have all that cushion for the pushing.
Yeah. She doesn't just have junk in the trunk, she's got a sofa bed.
Let's see. So it's just yeah, fucking whatever. Let's see. So I believe it was an attack roll versus damage. I'll just roll damage versus the beds.
What damage
it's
does
hit
50
points
miles an
minus
hour
hardness.
crotch thrusting do?
I don't know. What does that do? I
Jesus
believe that
fucking
counts as
45. I've been.
unarmed
She's ruined
strikes.
sex for my character. I'll have to
Oh.
just roll a new character now because nothing will ever be that good for her.
You need to just take like some sort of amnesiac potion, just forget that whole night.
Yeah, but I think
Oh.
Mierah's too proud to be like, Taz, I need to forget everything that happened.
And then it just turns out she cast Modify Memory on you to make you think she was awesome in bed.
She's actually a wet noodle.
Oh, okay. Here it is. Break
Goddamn
down
wizards.
to break things.
Goddamn Miss Boom.
These.
Puppers.
Yeah, fuck it.
What are you looking at
Makes
situation-wise?
Making and trying to, but I'll
Or
just roll
shenanigans.
damage.
There you go.
1d4.
Yep,
plus
pretty much.
10. Let's see, this is going to be for the first hour, second hour, third hour. and then do the last one.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
So, let's see. And the bed is just made out of bed material. So, breaking down a simple. Oh dear.
Did it even make it to hour 2?
It held up surprisingly well after the first hour. The first hour, like, things started to creak a bit more, and then it's really hard, but I think you're pretty sure you heard something crack during hour 2, and after that, it was just like the bed was on the ground, was resting on the ground, and the legs is just gone. And when you wake up, the bed is just. Well, I mean, it's no longer like an elevated bed. It's just on the ground with
we've gone to a futon, I see.
Yes.
I don't remember choosing a futon room.
No.
No, futons aren't on the
Definitely
ground.
a bed.
Futon's just a couch thingy that flattens out into a bed.
Anyway, the bed is destroyed. You're sore, and it's hard to walk. And it's a good thing you don't have to go riding on a horse, otherwise, that would be an uncomfortable ride.
Just standing, mounting on Zagara instead.
You are sticky, like
Lewd.
dried sweat, and just you are pretty sure like at least half of you is just caked in dried cum from last night.
Yeah, I think if she does wake up first, then she will pull the magic bag trick and will literally pull out like the bathtub, and then we'll run a bath inside the room.
How are you going to run that bath?
Let's see here.
Having water.
I actually am one of those people who are like, oh yeah, I should put water in my fucking bag of inventory. So yeah, she'll fill it with a keg of water.
Oh, you have a keg of water.
Decanter of endless water.
It's not endless, no, I wish.
So you pull
Am I made of money?
All right. Well, you assemble your bathtub and you empty your keg into it, and you have a cold water bath.
Yep. And
in there, but you come out of it and you are clean, but you are a wet dog. You are a wet pupper.
Okay.
And now the hotel stinks. Thanks.
It would have smelled entirely differently if I didn't, okay? It's the lesser of two evils. We'll take that one off the list of shit that I own.
And after a little bit after your bath and you're clean, getting dried off, just utterly suddenly and without any noise or groaning, like the Holly just sits straight up in the bed and looks around. What the hell? Where am I?
Mierah would be like, I'm not saying anything. I hope I have not gotten the boss pregnant.
Let's go. She holds her head.
Mierah will hand her a flask of water with the powder of no hangoverness in it.
Thank you. I think I drank too much last night. We better look out. That shouldn't go too crazy like that.
I need to get the number of that.
Been a long time.
Truck. Did anyone see the truck? It was a big truck. It ran right the fuck over.
She will drink until the flask is empty. Then we'll sigh. And after a couple minutes, she seems to perk up and shakes her head to clear it, and then we'll look at you. And we'll look down and at the broken bed and look at her, and she too is sticky, and she like poke at her, feel her skin, and like, oh my god.
What happened to you? We had snow.
No, she'll think for a second to herself, and she will make an intelligence check to determine to surmise what had happened after things got a bit too blurry.
I suspect that she'll succeed an intelligence check.
She will. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, let's not fuck around here. She
I don't have
succeeds.
to. Succeeds the intelligence check, and well, it certainly has been a long time for me since I've done anything like that.
I'm so sore.
I think I went a little crazy there. And she'll look at you, and she'll look at you, and just stare at you for a second, and then you just see this this smug little smile, just creep onto her face.
Bitch, she knows.
And then she'll just snap her fingers, and will start cleaning herself off with magic, which takes a couple minutes, but after that she's completely clean, and she does start redressing herself. Well, that was an exhilarating night.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You
You
don't
are
look
not
so
as,
good.
You are not as good at holding your drink as I expected.
No, I suspect I'm just out of practice. I haven't drunk like that since my adventurer days. It's been a long while. That certainly got my blood pumping, though.
Oh yeah, not the only thing apparently.
Are you going to be okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I made a tough stuff. I'll recover. Maybe a bit of a limp for a little bit. The real question is, you don't have any puppies, do you?
That's the smile on the smug smile on her face. When you say that, will disappear, and she'll get this kind of she'll get this look on her face, and then she'll go quiet and just pick up her stuff. Well, I think I should go and see how everybody else is.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good idea.
And then she will promptly leave the room. That was a sudden exit.
Yep. She suspects why. She's got tact though, and will not bring that up.
There is a desk. Yes, you can head desk if you wish.
Excellent. She will, liberally.
Why don't you, before you start jumping to conclusions, why don't you roll me a sense motive check? I believe that's perception with consolidated.
Don't you know, Sko, illithids can't get pregnant?
24.
Thank goodness.
24. You get the feeling that it wasn't so much what happened that took the spark out of the mood, but more about what you said.
Oh yeah, no, I suspect that she is incapable of having children, and I have put very firmly in mouth.
Quite possibly.
And so Mierah will do the only sensible thing and slam her head into the desk hard enough to smash it in half. Crunch.
Smack! Poor baby.
This poor hotel.
It's been through the ringers.
Just wrecking stuff. All right, you can go downstairs then.
Yep. When she's downstairs, she will just start pulling out a couple gold to replace the destroyed everything.
The destroyed bed, the dented table or cracked table.
Yep.
Gonna have to go down to Celadry Town to get some replacements.
Tazran will, meanwhile, have woken up early and wandered downstairs for breakfast while chat up the Barpy mentioned that she's got some lightning powers there.
Am I the only one that thinks Barbie sounds kind of gross.
It does.
That
Yes,
sounds
it does.
kind of cute to me.
Yeah, you
It does
just
a
eat
little
all
Barbie.
those.
It sounds like the name you would name like the puppy that misbehaves all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Barbie!
Let's see.
Hey there, baby, light your fire.
Come on,
Oh,
baby, light
yeah.
my
Sure.
fire.
And Sophie's not back
Trying
yet.
to set the night on fire. Yeah.
Well, they're busy singing here, so I can't really do anything at the moment.
All right. Well, let's see. Taz, you're questioning the harpy, and she will say, "Oh, I don't know about anything about fire harpies, but yeah, I'm kind of special like that. There's a few of us. There's a few of us like they're like me. I'm a Thunderbird. I kind of have this thing where I can't really help myself, but I just kind of have this static around me all the time, and it kind of pops whenever I touch somebody. And I can also shoot lightning bolts.
That's pretty cool.
Almost whenever I want, but that
So
takes a
much.
recharge. That takes a bit to recharge though.
Just
But yeah,
have
I
to-
can do that. It's really cool.
Have to wear some socks on the carpet for a bit after you shoot one.
Oh no, it just kind of just comes back after a little bit. Doesn't take too long to come back though. I gotta use it. I use it to make sure there's no one starts to cause any trouble in the inn. If anyone does, they get a really nasty shock and then they go away.
No.
Oh. Is that all that static's useful for? I'm sure you can find some fun purposes for it too.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, yeah, I suppose it does.
What, are you not? Come on. You got that at your disposal all the time. You gotta have tried it at least once.
Yeah. Well, yes, of course, I have.
Taz will grin.
Although yeah, you probably won't find too many Thunderbirds up here or even further north. We all migrated down south a long time ago. When all the bad stuff started to happen up north in the mountains, we all just kind of decided to fuck off and fly away. Not gonna put up with any of that shit.
Probably a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Guess the Empire's still giving anything with, anything without a dick a problem?
Oh, they're just the worst.
Yeah. Taz will just have, momentary, Vietnam flashbacks to his village. Shudder.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, it's easy. It's easier to get. It's easier to just get away from all that when you got wings and you can just fly. So we just hightailed it out of there when things got a bit too hot for our feathers.
Smart.
They say that we came. Although it's from stories and stuff that we weren't always around. That we actually came from this huge giant super harpy that was like 40 feet tall and was just enormous, and she was like the queen of the skies.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, that's the story anyway, passed down from generations.
Oh, whatever happened to this 40-foot tall harpy?
I don't know.
Oh.
Certainly aren't any harpies that big around anymore. I don't know what happened to her. If she I don't think she's probably not alive. If even the story is real. I mean, this story goes way back. Many generations.
Oh, I see. So 5 years?
No.
No, Mr. Superman not here.
No. Actually, I think Taz will make a history check here to see if he's heard anything about giant harpies.
Okay.
Tell me more of your
29.
Desire to know more intensively.
Yes.
29. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. You remember, like many legends, you've heard passed down. You do remember something from an old legend about hundreds and hundreds of years ago. There used to be, like, monsters used to be way worse, like way bigger, way stronger than they are nowadays. And one such story was about this god of the sky, this queen of lightning that lived in the high mountains and in the clouds, and that her passage was always marked by these enormous storms that filled the sky with lightning and thunder.
Interesting.
This enormous bird, or this giant creature with jagged blue feathers, that their entire body crackled with furious lightning that would strike out, causing craters wherever it landed.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky.
So spoopy.
Such spoop, wow.
Help, I don't know what to do with all this spoop. It's concentrated in one location.
Well, so no mention of, like, what might have happened to her, some legendary harpy slayer / lair got the best of her, something like that?
Not that you can determine, no.
Huff. Well, I guess I'll just have to go back and find out. Get myself a good harpy waifu.
Giga Harpy.
The Giga Harpy.
Now you talk about snoo. That is some snoo right there.
Just disappear inside the
40
harpy.
foot. Yeah, I mean, at that point you can
We're
just
going
crawl
spelunking,
inside.
boys.
Jesus.
More like spunking, but sure.
That's after we go spelunking.
Oh my god. Nice. Very gently. Orders
Think
all
that-
the meat. Putting down a sack of apology gold after dumping. Making sure nobody's under the window. Okay.
It's
Alright.
polite to, make sure that you don't tip out your bathwater onto some unsuspecting bastard.
All right. You come down and you can order up a big platter of food for yourself, and I'm sure everyone else is going to order for themselves as well. Although also notice that the boss is sitting off on her own on one of the tables while everybody else is at another one.
Yeah, I'll pick my own perch as well.
Gonna keep your distance for now, all right?
I'm considered to have at least something resembling tact.
Okay.
Something resembling tact. And that will be shown in the form of don't talk to the person who you just reminded of a shitty thing.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, Taz has no idea anything's wrong, so when Molly shows up...
Well, I mean, you don't know what happened, but, between you, Minerva, and Molly, it was hard to tell, but you think maybe some of those screams weren't coming from Molly.
Oh,
or
yeah,
Minerva.
we know they banged, we just don't know that the director's upset at all, so...
No.
We're just gonna go say hi. Yeah. Plop down, try and have breakfast with her. Don't mind me, I'm just part of the family now. It's fine.
God damn it. I'm part of you now.
She'll look up at you and we'll look down, just say hello, and we'll
Good morning.
just good morning.
Morning.
So Hedrah, you got a, well, I mean, for someone who sleeps as little as your character does, you got a nice sleep.
Okay.
Are you going to go and find everybody else, or are you going to stick at your where you bunked down?
Well, let's see, what time is it at the moment?
It's probably about 8 in the morning.
So, taking it up and bustling around.
Yeah, stuff is starting to open up, and people are starting to go about.
Hmm.
You can smell, you definitely smell in the air food cooking, as many people are eating at this time. Or at least many people in the trading post are. And no doubt people are already starting to get down to business with hawking their
To
wares.
defeat the Huns.
To defeat the Huns, yes.
Nice. Over.
Perception, sense motive. Yes. So, what are you going to do, Sophie?
Well, let's figure this out. We will go down, if I remember correctly.
Down to Goblin Town.
Yeah! Still my fucking
Hmm?
jam.
Okay. And there was like the elevator that we talked about.
Yeah, there is an elevator that goes all the way down the pit. It seems it is powered by some kind of large wheel with horses in it that pull these cranks and wheels.
Very well.
I feel like later on it'll be like, Taz, if that runs in the family, I mean, look the fuck out when she gets more powerful. She'll destroy you. Let me stand as a warning.
Witness me.
Witness me. She will. I was right. She turned out to be the Ivan Drago of sex.
I stepped out of my room. I looked around inside. Kinathis?
You make your way down and look around.
Now I ask what it looks like, where I am outside of my room.
It's just a hallway.
Okay. I paid for the room already, so how much was that?
Probably just another like 5 silver.
Okay, I'm deducting that from my finances. Okay, cool. I check my butt, see if it's still attached. And noticing that my butt is still attached, I shall cast invisibility on myself and start walking out.
Pat, you cast invisibility. Okay.
Yeah.
Do not want to be seen by certain knights. As if he could remember you.
As you are going, make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Eine perceptional check you shall be
Ouch.
given. What did you do?
Nothing. I'm just banging my knee.
Have you tried not doing that?
The fuck is what's going on upstairs today?
Yeah, I hear wailing behind you. What the fuck, dude?
You can hear wailing. Yeah, there's wailing going on. That's for sure.
I can feel it.
With a
wailing
20,
in the
with a
air.
29, you can tell. You overhear as you're passing by invisibly. You can overhear a couple of guards talking about. You can overhear a couple of guards talking.
Okay.
What the fuck was? What the hell did I? What was his fucking name? Oh man. I had a name for this guy.
Normandy.
It started with an R. With an R. What was it?
Ricardo.
No.
Roger.
No.
Richard.
Roderick.
Oh, I was pretty close.
You hear a couple of guards talking about how Roderick went completely mad last night and just started like normally the usual hookers and stuff that hang around these kinds of places. He just went completely crazy on them. I don't know how it was entirely possible, but the damn guy just went on a completely just fucked out spree on them and just I think he must have gone through like 12 or so girls in one night, and he just kept going. I don't know what was wrong with the guy. Like it took 4 of us to just keep him down. And don't even ask about trying to get that guy in the stockades. It was a feat. It was a feat of impossible strength to get that guy locked up. I think he finally passed out after like another hour of trying to just force his way out of the bars. It was ridiculous. He just would not go down.
He definitely went down.
But then he passed. But after a little while, he then he passed out, and I heard he's still unconscious in the fucking cell, passed out in the bed. What the hell happened to him?
We like to drink with Roderick, because Roderick is our mate. When we drink with Roderick.
We always get raped.
8, 7. Wait a second.
Okay, we just keep walking back.
Always ready, always waiting, always. God damn it. Molly tries to sit down and always seems to find Taz's tail wagging. Oh, God. That's funny.
I just think
She's
it's
like
so
a
funny
little
that
Lego figurine.
occasionally Savin forgets that his character has a tail dick. So it'd be like, perfectly
Oh,
normal
yeah.
salamander doing normal salamander shit, and then this is still a tail dick.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
There's a reason there's a sock on it.
Yes.
Is it like,
I'm sure-
a driver's sock, so it's got a smiley face on it too?
If you like it, then you should
Oh,
put
yeah.
a sock on it.
Googly
Hold on, I
eyes.
have a thing for this.
You have a thing for this?
Yes.
Is it one of those old pictures?
No, it's something some guys.
Let's see.
No. See. Oh no, where is it? Shit.
But where could it be?
Anyway, well, let's see. You're able to, let's see, trying to, oh, there it is. Let's see. Like that.
Isn't it cute?
It is kind of cute. It's like a little parka for the dick tail. I mean,
Yeah.
the tail pussy. That's funny. That's pretty cute. Huh. Alright.
So
Let's
fashionable.
see. Very fashionable.
So
We'll
fashionable.
attempt to ply Holly and Molly with some friendly conversation. Do what he can. 27.
Yay!
What would you like to
I
talk
love that
about,
vest.
Taz?
Let's see. How I stuffing your niece? No, that's probably not. Let's see.
Probably not a good conversational piece.
Nope. Let's
probably
talk about magical bullshit. That's a thing that Taz knows some stuff about and Molly's an expert on. Let's try and get her talking about her area of expertise.
Would you like to know more about fucking wizards and shit?
Yeah.
Want to know about magic?
Yeah.
Looking to pick up some spell casting ability.
Taz will nod and say that he's got some minor spell ability, more like infusions, one might say, but yeah, he's becoming more and more interested in wizard shit, as his friends like to put it.
Well, I suppose there's a few people that would know more. I
Certainly
guess
more
I
on this
can
worth.
talk. Suppose I can divulge a few things to you. Make me a spellcraft check.
Spellcraft. That's a skill I have.
— 22. 22. 22, that's pretty good. You're able, like... She assumes you don't really know that much. So she tries to keep things simple and basic, you know, first year stuff. But you're seeing that you're able to follow along pretty, you're able to follow along really well, actually. So she steps up the difficulty of what she's saying. And you're able to, you know, keep along. And it seems that the conversation has distracted her from whatever was ailing.
Yes. Aasimar, covered for you.
Nice. I
Always
approve.
sub 10 or a nat 20. At least you have that nice plus 18 there. That's good.
Yep. Having shitloads of skill points is pretty handy.
Mm-hmm. Mierah, this is a trading post, so you are able to find just about anything that you're looking for in regards to basic equipment and stuff like that.
Sure, she's going to pick up a restocking gallon of water,
Mm-hmm.
an extra gallon of ale.
Well, you can easily get the water from the stream, from the river, and you can definitely talk to the harpy, the Thunderbird, about buying a keg of ale, and she will introduce herself. Actually, finally, since
Yay.
you guys have been such good customers, she will introduce herself as Leary.
Oh, wonderful. Pleased to meet you, love.
It's nice to meet you too. You guys have come by and done me such good business. I certainly hope you'll stick around or come visit again sometime.
We'll probably be a return visit on our way back up. We're headed down to Elfie Town soon enough.
Have you ever been down there before?
Nope, first timers.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat. It's a lovely city, very beautiful, and the spa down below at the bottom of the waterfall is incredible.
Can't wait to hear about it and see it myself.
It is pretty good. Naked elves everywhere,
Tail
all
wag.
over the place. I don't know what it is, but whenever at least around the resort down there, it's just like everyone's naked and nude. It's just amazing.
Damn it! No, I very much
And these
wish
are-
I weren't headed down there on business.
And these guys are elves, so they're all really pretty. Delicious.
I'm gonna make so many puppies, you guys. No, Mierah will behave. She's made enough children recently.
A few too many.
A few too many is definitely true. Yeah, no, she'll behave. She'll be like, oh, it's a shame going down there on the job then. Oh well.
Well, hopefully you'll get some time to, now it's after your job, you'll have some time to, enjoy the sights and smells, tastes. Wink.
Oh, absolutely. Can't wait. And then she'll purchase and go about picking up other stuff. I think she was going to get like more travel cake mix and probably extra bacon because she used up a lot of bacon before.
Okay.
Excellent. How much does that all come to?
I'll say for for your basic stuff, probably 30 silver, and then for the keg, like how much are you talking? Like what volume you want?
A whole gallon.
A gallon? Okay.
Yep.
That's a small little keg, so that'll run you about another 20.
Excellent.
And you can checking around the trading post where there people selling their wares. You can find a nice meat vendor that's actually selling some really smoky smelling sides of pork. Pork belly.
Yum. She just literally ate a bunch but salivates happily, and we'll buy like another 20 meals worth of bacon.
You're going to buy like 10 pounds of bacon.
That's exactly how much bacon it is. Yes, it's 10 pounds on the scale.
Aha! Yes, excellent. All right, and that will be another for 10 pounds. Let's say another 20 silver. For
Excellent.
10 big slabs of bacon.
That sounds good to me.
All right. And let's see anything else.
Got to make sure that the wonderful bag full of food and booze remains full of food and booze. Got to stay on top of that shit.
Gotta. And then let's see, Sophie. What are you doing?
Doing what I said I would do. I went to the elevator to wait for them.
Or you're just gonna wait at the elevator?
Might as well.
Okay. Well, is there anything anyone else wants to do before heading off to the elevator? Anything you would like to pick up at the trading post or talk to anyone about?
Does the trading post have anything unique and or interesting in there? Like some weird elf shit or whatever?
Why would you want to buy elf poop?
Hey man, it's a delicacy somewhere, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Ugh, did not need that one in my brain.
Let's see. Let me see. Do. Let me see. Roll. 1. Okay. And roll another one. 1. Okay. Yeah. Give me a gather information. So, whatever that is, like a perception check or something. I don't fucking know. 21.
See, I have to roll a fucking 18 to get that shit.
Man, your rolls are just So
bad. Jesus, roll 20. Why?
Rolls. You can find an elven trader has actually just arrived, and is trying to get attention to what he says are some magical goods, fresh from Gale of Oz.
Ooh.
Yeah, brother, I got that magic shit, man.
Oh man, if it's fucking LSD fuck drug kush, yeah, let's fucking do it. I'll buy that magic trip, alright.
Does he have
you want
that?
to smoke yourself some fine catnip, brother?
Let's see. Okay. All right.
Luckily, your boss got the kush too.
You will approach, I assume?
Yeah. Gonna browse his wares.
Okay. Well, what you see he looks to be selling a variety of different things. There are potions. There are some potions, some scrolls, and unlike the bandit, these ones look legit. And he's selling. Looks like he's selling some like leather goods as well. There's a few traveling cloaks alongside that, and he insists that a number of these items are in fact magical in nature, coming from the unrivaled expertise of the elves.
He can detect magic at will, so as he's browsing, he'll just pass over to make sure everything's legit.
All the potions and all the scrolls are in fact magic. There are 3 sets of boots that are also enchanted, as well as several cloaks.
Wow, boot slot items. I don't think I have any of those. Tell me more, good sir.
Well, these are. Let's see. Let me just take a poke at this. What is it? Okay. These boots, the boots, if you're interested, they are. Let me see. How do I want to word this name?
Cunt, I believe, is the spelling you're looking for.
These are elven boots of the Quiet Strider.
Okay.
They are not only do these boots make you run faster, they also make your footfalls all but completely silent.
Ooh.
Okay, boots of elven kind, cool.
No, boots of silent striding.
Yeah, boots of elven kind.
No, these are
Boots
different.
are kind of elven. It's kind of elven, though.
It's bonus to stealth, right?
No, that's not what boots of elven kind do.
Oh yeah, they changed that. That's what, acrobatics +5?
Yes.
The boots of the acrobat or some shit.
Boots of elven kind give a +5 bonus to acrobatics
Yeah,
checks.
then it's the cloak of elven kind that gives you the what's it called?
Heck,
Stealth.
apparently the acrobat is acrobat slippers, and you retain your dex bonus to AC when climbing, running, or doing acrobatics bullshit to get around places.
Oh, I actually do have boots of elven kind. Well, whatever.
You do have boots of elven kind.
Okay, if you've got spare boots, I'll accept. I haven't got shit in magical equipment.
Well, you have those boots already. Well, these ones are a little bit different than your average ones. These ones do, in fact, make you run faster. I swear to you.
Well, we'll see. What about these other 2 pairs?
They are. Well, this one over here is just. This one is the same as the first, but this one over here, these ones are for running quickly and jumping really extremely high. You could say they're boots for striding and springing.
They call these boots of MJ.
Boots of MJ. Let me see. What was that thing?
They grant you the
Kicks of
power of
MJ.
Yeah, the kicks of MJ. Sorry, yes.
Kicks of MJ.
They grant you the power of mad dunks.
Yo.
I was going to turn into the Worm of World's End, but I guess Asmodunk Dunk is a close second.
Oh my. Let's see. What else is there?
How horrifying.
There are. Let's see. We have a number of other magical items if you'd like to take a look. We have some very nice cloaks, and even a few other little knickknacks.
Yeah, let's take a look at the knickknacks. I got a pretty nice cloak. Taz will indicate the bear skin cloak of resistance +2. Super fucking fancy.
I see. Well, we have this right here. If you're into the scholarly thing, into the more scholarly stuff, we have a magical quill here that, at your very command, will write and copy just about anything you want, and will do so automatically, perfectly.
That could be useful.
And he will swear that the reproduction will be perfect and written in the owner's own hand of the original.
Out of character.
That
So,
thing sounds illegal.
were I to start scribing a scroll with that,
That requires magic, man.
You
But
would
this
have
thing's
to.
magic.
While the quill would be able to write the formula in question, it will, and unfortunately cannot simply provide the magical essence required to imbue the scroll with words with spells. You'd have to provide that. You or someone else would have to provide that
So,
yourself.
I don't mind providing the magical essence. I would just like to not have to spend all day writing scrolls. So if you could cut down the time required, that'd be great.
Oh yes, I'm sure this would definitely cut the time down required to make scrolls.
Excellent.
Probably in half, since it's doing all the writing for you.
Excellent. This sounds like a good purchase. How much?
I will. Well, since you want it for. Let's say 2,000.
It's a mighty steep price for just a little quill, Taz will say as he prepares to begin the Jewening.
Yes, well, you'll be hard pressed to find anything quite like this around. And you do say you want, and what is more precious than one's time? What is the influence check?
26.
26.
It's a good number, but god damn it, let me roll higher than a goddamn fucking 10.
I mean, fuck your modifiers, though. Fuck your modifiers so hard.
At least you're not rolling natural ones.
Stupid play, isn't it?
True.
In scores.
Yeah, those in scores and those high skill point classes.
Plus also having a +5 charisma, doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Well,
Well, there's your problem.
I suppose I could go as low as 1750.
Alright, that sounds like a good deal.
Okay.
Good deal.
And thus the Jewening continues.
Now with this quill in hand, we can be the rightful owners of Crystal Horn.
I was only kind of thinking that, but especially when we have time travel, we could probably go get the original deed, copy that shit down. Then go get us an army of wind armors, but no.
And we can make sure Hasker and Mortensen is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he's actually dead.
And stay dead! Damn you!
Poor Hasker, he didn't do anything to anybody.
Well, I mean...
Except, experiment on the gods.
on countless innocent creatures and monsters.
Look, that was a long time ago. I don't know what you guys are just holding that
Complete
against
turmoil to the lands.
No.
Look, everybody makes mistakes.
Everyone makes it. Look, guys, you don't understand. It was a really, really difficult time. We had to do things that we normally wouldn't just to survive.
Yeah. I was
really
going
work out
through
for
this,
us,
emo phase. I was listening to a lot of My Chemical Romance.
Okay, Cadia.
Someone got me into Nickelback.
God.
Oh, that'll get you, that Nickelback.
So I just had to take it out on something.
Great pupper Imperium, everyone gets me. And thus Mierah's pupper Owen rose up and struck down the Empire, and then there was peace and red rockets.
Yeah, absolutely. She's gonna make
Jesus
so many
Christ.
puppers. No, Mierah's gonna try her damnedest not to make any more fucking children in Savin's world.
You've already
Please
made
learn how to pull out.
4?
Thank you.
You've made 4.
I've got a knot. It's very difficult.
Okay,
Turns out
please learn
in
how to use
one
the back
adventure-
door. Okay, thanks.
Turns out in one adventure, Mierah single-handedly adds another race to this
To
setting.
Savin's fucking setting, yes.
Through her uncontrollable loins, hellhounds begin populating the world.
No, they're not hellhounds. They're hell bunnies and hell harpies.
bunnies.
Yeah.
Hell bunnies and hell harpies. Well, I mean, you haven't fucked any of the harpies. I mean, they're right
Yeah.
there.
This a return journey after we're done in Elftown, for fuck's sake. I can only lay so many once.
It's true. This is true.
She's a busy girl.
Well, I mean, did you take up any of that? Did you pick up any of that cocaine from this?
I do have some cocaine.
Oh, I mean, you got that, and you got that Seder wine. Oh, you could go through a lot of girls real fast with those if you pop both of
Yeah.
those. Oh.
As this town found out last night.
Poor guy, probably going to prison for the rest of his life. Raping 12 women.
Oh.
Sophie
Oh.
just single-handedly ruined 13 lives.
So, legality question. If you drug somebody up and then they go do something horrible and it wasn't their fault, like they couldn't control themselves because of the drug,
The person who drugged them is responsible.
Yes.
Alright, so just clarify.
It is a defense that has been used before, actually, when people have done horrible shit when on drugs. Be like, but it wasn't my fault, man, it was the drugs. And because the government wants to look hard on drugs, be like, you gave this man the weed before he did that manslaughter, it's your fault. That's happened, sadly.
But this one is
This one's a little bit more cut.
More cut and dry.
Also, it's the same. It's like, you gave that man the angel dust before he then decided it would be a really good time to get into his car with a shotgun and start drinking heavily. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a little bit of a column A, a little bit of column B.
Jesus. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Depends what happens with that. I don't know what'll happen. All right. So, is there anything else anyone would like to do before moving on?
Some harpy. No.
Some harpy.
No, Mierah's ready to go down to Goblin Town, to Elf Town.
I mean,
down,
Taz
down.
wouldn't mind going down to Thunderbird Town, if you know what I mean, but no, maybe there.
Is that the name of the special wings? I thought you mean Thunderbird as in the really cheap wine.
No, that's what she called herself. She said that she was a Thunderbird.
The Barbie.
Barb.
The Thunder Barbie.
Yeah, Thunder Barbie.
She can shoot lightning out of her arse.
That's mind bullets.
Well, Taz would need to get some lightning resistance gear before he attempted to
Whoa,
pleasure that
whoa.
movie, but
Lightning out of the ass equals mind bullets?
No, I was
What?
actually thinking the words, that's telekinesis, Kyle, but my brain picked the other lyrics to that song instead. If you're edgy enough, anything is possible.
Well, for that we need Cadia.
Yeah.
Cadia is pretty edgy.
Pretty edgy.
And yet also pretty blunt at the same time.
It's a pretty interesting dichotomy she's got going on with herself.
Door!
The nerd
Man.
jokes.
Savin made it funny!
Occasionally, she can have some pretty piercing remarks.
Oh.
Oh, fuck!
Oh.
God.
All right. So the party is going to head out of the tavern and the trade post and will make their way over to the elevator, where you will find Sophie waiting for you.
So how'd your night
That's
go?
It was peaceful. I wasn't disturbed by immense scrumptious sex sounds.
Well, that's good, I guess.
I take it the building was slightly rocking, not only from one party, but from another.
It's like a
Mierah,
seesaw.
Mierah will shift the eyes around and be like, I'm just like some more gold out of pocket, but... look, furniture can be replaced.
Taz will just like turn around and raise an eyebrow.
She will pull out a smoker bowl and light it.
There's a very subtle like little thumbs up.
She's walking with like the slightest sign of a limp too.
I think you mean walking a little bow-legged.
Yeah. Down, down, down to Elven Town.
All right. It takes a little while for the next pass to come around, but you load up with you and the other, your whole group loads up onto the platform with a couple of traders in their wagons, and you start descending down, down, and down.
Down, down, down to Elven Town.
The elevator is fairly slow, so it takes a little while to get down. But as you're going down, the first thing you start to see beneath the surface are these sweeping walls of a hollow cavern below you.
Ooh, pretty.
Its walls are lined. It's not just a plain hole in the ground. As you go, you start to notice that its walls are lined with crystals, a rainbow of gemstones reflecting the light from the surface down in a brilliant cascade of color. Rather than dark and dreary, the newly opened city is awash in vibrancy, concentrating into a pillar of light that shines down on a towering black palace standing in the city's center. Around the citadel, the city spreads out, a maze of narrow streets and tall, richly ornamented buildings that seem to lean against each other, compacted by centuries of upward building in this immense cavern. As you descend further, you get to see a closer look of where you're going to be landing, and you see a grand lake formed by the waterfall coming down not too far away. Built around this lake are a number of new wooden buildings, unlike the regular stone that many of these other buildings are made of. These are new, fresh wood brought down from the surface. This must be the resort or that the Harpy talked about. A public structure built down at the base of the waterfall and supplied with fresh, clean water. as you get closer down, you can see that there are, even now in this early morning, there are many people here. Many elves seem to be at play, and in and around the water.
Okay, Mierah, you got this. Be cool, maintain, behave. She will, however, observe. And also she'll take in the smells as well as the sights.
Question: how many of you speak Undercommon?
No, I've got a common and warg.
Undercommon, you say?
Undercommon.
Undercommon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Undercommon, the language of the drow.
Yep. Undercommon. Have it right here.
Anyone else?
I wish.
Or is it just Sophie?
Let me go read out my...
No, just
Just
yes
the
or
one
no.
if you've got undercommon.
Just yes or no, do you speak Undercommon?
Let me go find my character sheet.
What about Taz? Do you speak
Nope.
Undercommon? Nope. Well, shit.
So, I do have Undercommon.
Oh,
I
good.
also have Drow.
That was the same thing.
Not necessarily. Not
No,
in certain
drows all
settings.
formal and shit.
So, I have Common, Celestial, Draconic, Elven, Dwarven, Abyssal, Infernal, Formal Infernal, Aquan, Aran, Terran, Ignan, Giant, Gnome, Goblin, Halfling, Necrol, Orc, Protean, Sylvan, Undercommon, Sphinx, Drow, and Yugoloth.
Get some tight.
I'm not sure how you get so many languages.
I get 2 languages per point in society.
I see.
Because
Alright,
of
so
my
I guess if you-
Aasimar traits.
I see. So I suppose if you want, you can. Alright, so you can speak normal, the normal language down here, and if you want to be all hoity-toity fancy, you can speak that version.
Oh god damn it, that's amazing. That's pound
Down,
Elven
down
town.
to Elven Town.
Oh my god, what is this?
That is absolutely what Mierah is singing. Oh my god, that's amazing. We're very much resisting the urge to immediately try and sing along to that. That's well played.
Oh my god.
I'm
you-
quite fond of you won't last long on the end of my...
I would say you should copy that and put it into your streams chat. Because let them
They can see it on the
have
stream.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got game chat on stream.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Oh, I suppose I shall. 1 second. Let me just make sure this map
Down to Elven
is
Town.
properly arranged.
Bork, 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 bork.
Bork,
Bark,
bork.
bark, 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 bark.
I am a good boy. But at some point, I'll probably turn and go, I wonder how Tamwolf is doing.
Oh, yeah. I would like to take this opportunity to direct my attention towards the stream chat and to the herd in general. I am going to be taking suggestions
Uh-oh.
for just what Tamwolf and Hearn have been up to while the party's been gone
Oh,
for
God.
several days now.
Uh-oh.
Please feel free to direct message me on Discord, and
Oh, shit.
so I can pick and help me decide just what shenanigans have been going on with them.
The fucking whole...
Handbreaker.exe has been initiated.
Handbreaker.exe.
Tamwolf
Oh,
is
God.
only good boy.
Wow.
Or else.
No room for other good boys.
And then we come back to bottom bitch Hearn.
Bottom bitch.
Taz just has to put him down.
Hearn will be good girl.
That's a good bitch. Bark, bark.
She will host many cyber puppies.
Do you want to cyber.exe?
God.
I shall inject my nanites into you.
Oh my god.
Nano machine, son.
My
All
creamy
right.
gray nanites.
Jesus. I hope this is an appropriate picture for Galavos. I think it's pretty good.
I approve.
This is
It's got-
entirely 1,000% accurate.
It's got the hole in the ceiling with the light and the pool, and yeah. I think this is pretty damn accurate.
You
a
should
bit
you
more-
should send me that picture.
Built up than I would have imagined.
It looks appropriately gay for an Owl City, so
It has just the right amount of gay.
Yep.
yeah, you get
Just-
enslaved. You get
just
enslaved main man there, look. You just bound in chain as an animal
those
there, and then you
those statues may or may not be there.
And then you got
that's a
women
bit
in power
overt.
there as protectors, and I see, like, it's perfectly gay.
Well, I mean, maybe those statues are actually human. Like, and humans are rare as shit, yo. Because they don't fucking exist anymore.
It's true they
That's
don't.
some big ass fucking humans right there.
Is that what humans look like? Like, no, I mean, I've met humans.
I will have to find this picture for you later then, Savin. If you like, I will send it to you as soon as I do.
Would appreciate it.
Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so the one of the guards at the entrance will, well, at the bottom of the elevator, will welcome you to Galavos, city of the elves.
Oh, it's gay lovers, not gay lovers. I've got it now. Hi there.
Oh, that would explain it.
Yeah.
He will say it to you in a kind of a lower, well, it's a kind of a rough form of common.
Cadia
will greet him in perfect drow.
He will look relieved. He will look relieved and will address you in undercommon.
I will continue in undercommon.
Okay. This is just some guard.
It's
he's
just
not-
having fucking tourist
not-
shit right
He
now.
is not. Yeah. Let's see. Paste. There we go. Boop, boop. All right. So, party. Where are you going to go?
Do they have anyone who's like a town guide who actually speaks proper common? Otherwise, Mierah's going to just engage Sniffer and look around for interesting things.
Would you like me to ask someone?
Sure, if you could, that'd be lovely.
What are we looking for?
Something like a library to take the boss to.
I will ask a guard where a library is.
A library. Don't have too many people coming to look for something like a library down here. Most just come to see the public baths or the markets. But if you're looking for a library, suppose you'll have to head arbitrary direction, head north towards the citadel. In the higher quarters of the city, you will most likely find a library, if it is going to be anywhere.
I will thank him for his time. Let's go.
Surprised they're actually real. Some people will catch you or catch you staring and will look at you strangely, Taz. Just as equally strange. Will give you the same look back, actually, considering what you look like.
Yes. Now we see what happens when two minorities meet.
In my crown.
Squint.
They're not a minority here.
Squint.
That's not what minority means, you bloody Americans.
Don't you know minority is any non-white?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you know that?
I didn't. You learn something new every day.
So here's the little thing. That for Americans, there are more people in Miracle and alone than there is living beings in this entire fucking planet.
I don't know about living beings, but living sapient beings, probably.
Okay,
Sapient beings.
I was thinking about, like sentient
Yeah.
beings.
The population of Iona is probably under 300, is definitely under 300 million.
So let's just take a quick elation of Earth 1400.
Oh, yeah.
Crawling in my crawl.
1400, yeah, that's way under 300 million. Because remember, the Black Plague killed off like a third of them, and it was like 35-70 million that died.
That did kill off a lot of Europe.
And that was the world at the time, given
It
Yeah.
was.
the rest of the, and South and North America wasn't exactly densely fucking populated.
North and South America did not have a lot of people. Didn't not have a lot of people there.
Comparison to Europe, no. In South America, there was a little bit less of them because they tended to get, sacrificed.
They tended to blood sacrifice each other, yes.
But then again, the Europeans just outright murdered each other.
Yes.
Or starved. Or poisoned.
Yes.
Wow,
Wow, look at that. Look at that line. Just look at it just rocket up.
Yup.
As soon as
Hi,
it
that's Mierah's arrival in Pergoleth. That's weird.
as soon as it hits like what is that? Like 1500s?
Oh.
1600s.
The
Yeah.
1600s, it just kind of spikes
And then becomes
into
a
the-
literally
to
just
the-
straight line up.
to the moon.
To the moon.
Yeah, and that's as the medieval age, after religion stopped being a fucking shit about everything. It stopped
But
being sort of
that's
control
implying
of
that it
everything.
stopped.
Yeah, it did. That's the start. The 1600 was the start of the Renaissance. So that's
The Renaissance.
yeah, that's the sharp spike up there, and then you got the line rest towards the development and the industrial era. See?
Well, once it hits, what is that, in the 1900s, it just goes in a straight line up.
Pretty much.
Yep, that's when industrial era and the mass production of food and medicine.
And being able to like
Toot,
ship
toot,
food long distances and refrigerated
Yep. Yep.
thingies.
Speaking of food, I'm very hungry.
I'm also hungry.
So as you can see, the Merkeland actually had more people than existed in that time of period.
Yep, pretty much.
I don't know, actually, like 1,400 there. That's like 500 million?
Nah, it skips down there right before it hits 1,500.
Yeah, but on the side there, that's population in billions. And that line's
Yeah.
about midway between 0 and 1. At that point.
It is just a rough estimate.
Yeah.
Wow, they are fucking pulling us out there.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
But there were a lot of shit that went down during 1400s that was quite a bit of population decimation.
Interesting.
Anyway, do we get directified to a library?
You have a general direction to go in if you wish to seek out a library, a possible area to explore and see if there is one.
Woo, let's go! Oh god, my voice. Yay!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here! Let's go that way! I'm the new Mierah!
Hey, Lucio, Racia!
Don't you love how I knock everything up? Poppers everywhere!
Puppers everywhere.
It's
I'm
true.
Scow now! Don't you know?
Yay! Fucking give me that tracer figure.
I'm gonna give I'm gonna give all my equipment to Cadia, because Cadia's awesome.
You wouldn't need any of my shit, we both know it.
Yeah, probably not.
It would just weigh you down. An inconsequential amount, mind you. Just already swallow shit.
Okay, so the party's going to head off into the city to look for a library.
Yay! Absolutely. Mierah realizes that she was not prepared for the fucking language barrier and asks if anyone has tongues.
Actually, that's a good point. Do I have a potion of tongues? Or some equivalent
You
thereof?
got tongue. But you
Well, that
Yes.
tongue is saved for more important things.
The boss is right there, come on.
See. Nope. So what level is comprehend language?
That just lets you understand languages, I believe, right?
Yeah,
but not
That's
speak
all I
them.
need to do.
Language, spells.
Oh. Let's see. Only written. Oh no, understand.
There is
or
comprehend
read. Okay.
languages. There is also other spells, such as speak local language and share language.
Speak local language. Jesus Christ. Why? It's even a first level spell. Why can't we just have a speak tongue spell? Fuck no.
Well, the spell functions as tongues, except the creature touched gains only the ability to speak and understand a regional human language. And the language gain human blah 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 whatever. Your local language.
I mean, that'd be wonderful in fucking D20 Modern when you need to learn to speak fucking languages that aren't English, but humans speak common. There isn't common and then whatever racist interpretation of not common is.
But here's the little
Tongues
thing,
is
though.
a third level spell.
Yeah, I'm not blowing that kind of money on this shit. Fuck.
It's fine. I mean, I don't
I'll
need
just
language.
translate for you. Me and Sophie.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Each take one of them and we'll split up and search for clues.
So with the
Everyone
library,
just splitting the pie is the best idea, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that won't, go bad. I'm sure that, hasn't gone wrong in the past, splitting the party.
Probably not, no. No, I can't imagine it.
No, that's never happened before.
Wham, wham, wham.
Okay, so you guys head off into the city. Much of the city looks to be carved directly out of the stone of this cavern, but it's certainly not like you would expect from, let's say, a dwarven city. No, this is definitely in the style of elves, like spires and towers, but carved out of the stonework, the stone walls and ground. Just one solid piece of construction, although, and just definitely in the art style, very intricate work, fine craftsmanship. Has polished these, has carved these not statues, has carved these spires and buildings to be perfectly smooth, with what edges there are being sharp enough to nearly cut yourself on, but most of it is rounded spires and domes. As you get further, you can get closer to the imposing citadel at the very center of the city. This fortress of black stone and obsidian. And sharp enough to cut yourself on, like Cadia's edge. Aww.
Ha ha ha!
And as you get closer to this citadel, you can see the difference in the people that are there. There are even finer looking clothes and jewelry. Although the apparently more wealthy you see, the less clothes there are, and the more jewelry there is. And what clothing there is very silky, very airy, almost transparent in their veil of the body.
I can get behind this fashion style.
It's a drow custom. The more powerful you are, the less you wear, so as to prove your strength. Saying, I don't need this protection to defend myself.
Hey, look, I don't need protection too, but I'm always careful. I mean, don't take that out of context. Don't you dare.
Recent events
Cadia.
would
shut up,
conclude
Cadia.
otherwise.
La 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 la. La. Damn it.
Well, you have reached the portion of the city that the guard sent you off into, but this is as far as his directions will take you.
I will address a local in Undercommon, asking them where I can find a library in the area.
A library. A library. Well, I suppose you could find something over to the Mage Academy, where the sorcerers learn.
Sorcerers learning?
I was Holly will pipe up. I was a sorcerer once, back in my youth, but I learned to make use of a spell book as well. And
I learned that multi-classing is dope as shit.
Learned to augment my natural talents with more learned studies. to improve my flexibility a great deal.
So she went from sorcerer to arcanist to, what is she, an oracle? Cleric?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be one or the other. Either that or she shenanigans the class. Shouldn't make that a class. Just shenanigans is the name of it. They can learn just about anything.
You gain levels in both arcane and divine spell casting. Plus, once per day, you can switch out. You can act as though you were your class level as another class for for your level in rounds.
Gotcha, Mystic the Urge.
Handy. Bork, bork, bork.
If you're looking for a repository of knowledge and books, then the Magic Academy would be your place to seek it out.
Well,
Or perhaps you could try to get an audience with some of the nobles. They too have collections of their own. And of course, nothing would compare to the collection of the Queen herself.
Cadia, do they know where the nerds are yet?
What?
It's just sort of whispers into Cadia, like, have you found the nerds yet?
The Mages Academy.
Oh, that sounds good.
We will try the Mages Academy first.
The elf will smile. Yes, of course, you do that. And then they'll wander. They will wander off down a street.
All right then. Is there anyone who looks like they sell, I don't know, just put out their useful magic shit?
You are neither near the market nor the Magic Academy.
But
no. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Ready to move on then, assuming we all are.
Sure.
We will be heading to the Magic Academy very shortly.
Yeah.
Close enough. All right. So you're going to head over to the Magic Academy. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the group will head over. Will continue down their streets until they reach a large building of stone set into the walls of the city itself, into its outer perimeter. Savin went away.
Yeah, you also fetched me a sandwich, right? Where's my sandwich?
Yeah.
Did you fetch a sandwich?
I totally fetched you a sandwich. Here you go. Let me just push this into the USB here.
Thank you. I'm glad that you got the USB cleaned up after last time.
Just for future knowledge, USB, not a good transmission for sandwiches. I know it's archaic, but floppy drives. If you got a floppy drive.
Yeah, but then you can only put on. You can't put much sandwich on it. It takes longer to feed a large sandwich through a USB, but you have more space.
You'd be surprised how little data a sandwich is.
I don't know. I like my sandwiches full of data.
the more data a sandwich has, the more flavor it has when it comes out the other
A
end.
traditional floppy disk can hold a full sandwich. It, you know, it could even hold a burger.
Ooh.
Really?
God,
Yeah.
now I could really go for a burger.
I mean, if you wanted like a deluxe burger, you're gonna have to go for the
Now
CD,
I want a burger. God damn it.
or more preferably the zip drives, zip disks. If anybody remembers those things.
Zip disk. Nope.
Yes, I do. Finicky, broke ass piece of shit. It's like, oh, they're like 100 meg each, but yeah, you can only use them like half a fucking time before they break. Fucking bullshit. With goddamn jazz drives as well. With fucking stuff.
Okay. Well, you make your way through the streets, following the elves' direction to the Magic Academy, and you come to a building set in the wall, set halfway out from the wall, from the outer wall of the city itself, and it looks like this building is built directly into the wall, continuing on past the more constructed walls of the outside. And at the front, there are a few elves standing guard over the secrets within.
Sweet. That looks important and elfy to me. Magic-y.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not going to be an incredible asset for gathering information unless there are to have sex with and, you know, the ability to speak their language.
If you would like, I can prepare a spell in just a moment.
Oh, that'd be handy.
It will take just a moment. I have to take a look inside my book. 1 moment. Holly will pull up that white and black book chained to her belt, and will start flipping through its pages. And before stopping on one for a moment, this is the one. It will just give me a minute. And after a minute, she will snap the book shut, close it, and will gesture for everyone to get a bit closer.
She'll sluice right up. Let me just sluice over here.
She will put some fingers on her head, and will pull them away slowly. A silver line of light is drawn from her forehead and hangs in the air. And touching her fingers together with her other hand, she pulls the line connecting from her finger to her head, and will tap each person in the group on the forehead, so that all the lines are connected. And then she will speak a few last words, and you will all feel a surge of power, like a lightning bolt or a shock, just slap right into your heads, and will course through your minds, and will fill you with the temporary knowledge of how to speak Undercommon.
Then you all drop dead of lightning. Yeah.
That should do for now. That will last about 24 hours.
My teeth are tingling. There you go.
Yes, it is a bit of a shock.
Budumtish.
Everyone just
But that
stares
should
at her.
work.
Just,
Pun.
Let me see. How many people are in the group, actually, who don't know how to speak Undercommon?
I can't.
Divine device. That's 1. And Taz is 2, right?
Yeah.
And that's Molly and Minerva. It's 4. So it's Cadia can speak it, and Sophie can speak it, and the boss can speak it. So that's 4. Am I 4? Oh, okay. It will last for 12 hours each.
Is that the communal?
It's communal shared languages.
Handy. Wait, how many other languages do we have, or does she only share the one?
It's just shared the one.
Oh, okay. So suddenly I just know all of them. My brain!
You can share.
Just
you can share
blue
your
screen.
You can share your faculty for one particular language with another creature.
Okay.
So it's undercommon. That should do for 12 hours.
Handy.
If we need it longer, I can try. I can cast it again later.
Should be okay. Thank you very much.
It'll make things easier on us if we can communicate. If all of us can communicate.
Yep.
So, the building stands before you.
There's a whole new realm of possibilities for 12 more hours.
Can we just walk up and into the front door?
If that is what you want to do so.
Yay!
I'm not going to railroad you people.
Rock and roll to the place. With
Well,
the
in
stuff.
that case, I pull on my ski mask and pull out a couple of guns.
I put on my clown mask.
That might...
No.
I know you're joking.
Yes, I'm joking.
I know
Yes.
you're joking.
Yeah, we'll just go in through the front door. Just...
The guards will stop you.
Oh,
Hi there.
hello.
Do you have business?
And this is the library, right?
This is the Magic Academy.
But it has a library in it.
There is a library inside, yes?
Then we have business here.
Are you students, faculty? Do you have an appointment with one of such?
Taz just sort of looks back to the rest of the group. A bunch of fucking weirdos. No, we just want to use the library.
Yep.
Well, I'm afraid you have to make an appointment with one of the
How long do those
masters
take?
in order to gain access.
So, who do we talk to about getting one of them?
You're not from around here.
Nope. Taz will wiggle his tail.
One does not.
What?
Foreign individuals cannot simply access all the knowledge of the elves. Why don't you go arrange something with your ambassadors?
Taz will look behind himself and look down, say, "So where's the Salamander ambassador?" And just scowls.
The guard will smirk and will roll his eyes. I believe Pergolith has an ambassador in the royal quarter. Why don't you go talk to them about arranging something?
Alright. I can see when I'm not wanted. Us and all of our wealth and business. Huff, huff, huff.
Settle down, Taz.
You know,
You're
every
kind of
time you
assholes.
say, every time you say you're wiggling your tail, all I'm thinking is you're doing the fucking helicopter.
Yes.
Helicopter dick.
Hold on.
Helicopter dick? Helicopter dick!
Taz could do a double helicopter deck.
A double helicopter.
Chinook mode.
He's a Chinook.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're so rude. I'm not
So,
clicking the shit out of that. Absolutely not.
Oh no, I'm not clicking on anything with the word meat spin on it.
But why?
Unless it's literally like, hey, do you want to get a decent kebab?
No, it's meat spin.
Yeah, it's all about kebabs. Don't worry, you can get it. It's just, I would. Okay, now I really want to fucking own like a really, really shit kebab place and call it meat spin.
I want to donair, man.
Don
a
kebab would
big
be
ass
lovely.
fucking kebab with bread.
Donair.
Salad there as like a garlic dressing.
You'll kill me.
I want to donair so bad now. Oh,
Yeah.
It's all so good. The lamb or the chicken is just amazing.
You're killing me in real life.
I know, right?
I haven't eaten today.
Why? And whose fucking fault is that?
Oh, it's absolutely my fault. Don't get me wrong.
You
I
played
was half an
Star
hour too
Wars
late
for
to
like
order food.
6 hours today.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly why.
Stop bitching. Oh, I'm so hungry. Wow, you didn't eat when you could, so.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely my own fault. But it doesn't stop me from being hungry.
No, it doesn't.
Drink like a couple liters of water and smack in some salt.
I've got whiskey.
Whiskey will dehydrate you though.
Whiskey's not gonna help.
Glug 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 water. Glug glug.
Don't worry, there is a threat. There is a threshold. Care less about being hungry. The whiskey threshold's a real ass threshold.
That's what we need to do for the starving children of Africa.
Give
Give
them
them a bunch of whiskey.
Just
Then they
start
won't care about being hungry.
just airdrop
See, but
millions of gallons of whiskey.
if you do that, then suddenly Africa's population will be like 90% Irish.
That sounds fun as fuck.
It's the Great Migration.
That's
Don't you see?
great.
That's fucking
They'll start
perfect. That's
They'll start farming potatoes and actually make food for
No,
themselves.
no.
No, then they'll all like
You
be
gotta
out
all
in
of
the
a
sun and
sudden-
explode.
All
They'll
of a
start
sudden,
the
there will be
fighting.
I know it's
A
not
fireball.
Africa, but all of a sudden there will be a YouTube channel
Oh,
where the
God.
person greets you with "Assalamu alaikum, laddies."
Nice.
No. As Savin said, if they all turn fucking Irish, that means there's a bunch of fucking soulless gingers. That means they'll burst into fucking flames like
Oh my
vampires
God,
or
they
somebody.
will. Oh my God, in that part of the oh
Oh, the sun.
It's perfect.
they'll just die
We'll
of sunburn.
We'll
my
kill
God.
all of Africa. It's perfect.
They will kill all of Africa.
And also the Irish.
Also, a lot of Irish. Oh my God. Oh wow. That's something. Okay.
Kinathis, your
Let's just-
idea
we'll
of
get
genocide is
Black
fucking
people that look
flawless.
like this.
Oh my God.
I don't want to
Uh,
click a link
I
when I
don't-
hear those as the preceding words. Come on. Okay, no, that's kind of adorable actually.
That's okay.
Yeah, alright.
That's okay.
They're called blingers, just so you're aware.
Just activated my victim card. Jeez.
Speaking of victims, it occurs to me that
Mhm.
SIG has an embassy here in the town.
It does.
Staffed by, who is it, Geistrin?
That-
Geistrin.
I believe it is Geistrin, yes, the Talir, and a dwarf.
Alright.
Who's
Then we should go talk to the bunny Gogre.
is
The ogre
Geistrin now
bunny.
pregnant with dwarf babies?
No, Geistrin's not a
No.
slut. She wouldn't do that.
No. She's really not.
She's not one of
But she-
SIG's kids, come on.
Yeah. I mean, she may be one of Aduna's kids, but I mean, Geistrin was certainly never one of.
Was
Didn't,
Geistrin
she
the one
didn't.
that got a boot up the butt?
No,
Yes.
she's.
The boot
No.
recruiter.
What?
No.
That's the
Geistrin
same
was the one that got her boots stuck in Mierah pussy.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Right, okay, that's how it works.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
Bouncing
happens when you
around on
naturalize.
one leg,
Oh.
their foot buried up Morse pussy.
Let me just point something out. Geistrin is the only fucking character in the entire Savin V that has been successfully resurrected.
Well, yes, that's what happens when you cast a wish spell on somebody.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It just goes to plan? That sounds like bullshit to me.
Well, considering that the spells, the magic level in this world goes up to 6th level only, and wishes and miracles are 9th level spells.
Yeah, but think about it. She had been dead for a while, so her soul should like go poof. But no,
That's,
it's like,
that is the power of a wish for you.
It's like, Savin didn't think about this shit.
You say that, but
Plot holes. Aha! So my fucking theories were right. There is no fucking void. I knew it.
I don't know, Hedrah. You'll have to just
Thank you
find
for
out.
confirming it.
You'll have to
Oh,
find
if you-
out.
If we want to find out, I mean, we could find out right now. No, let's not do that.
No, I can't really cross that information.
No, let's not do that. No, let's not start. Let's not
Don't
start
cross
trying
the
to cast.
streams.
Let's not try and start to cast plane shift here.
Oh lord.
That
No,
might not work
because
out so well.
Remember the whole I talked with that aspect of Calera Fox thingamabob? I said that the void could not exist because the engine had to be and couldn't be destroyed that way. So yes, I was right. I am right. Ah. Fuck are you, Dolphin? I know.
You too, man!
Yes.
I have considered trying to not cast plane shift, but try to use astral projection to go exploring as Holly, but I don't think that would work out too well either.
Oh shit! It's a tiny, adorable little cuddly kitten. She has come to invade me.
Hello.
Huzzah.
It's a,
Anyway.
and she looks like she's tired.
Anyway,
Are there any
So-
other embassies or people we could talk to? You know, maybe in the city instead of wandering ourselves all the way back to fucking Pergolith?
No,
No,
the
he said
embassies are
that-
here. Like,
So
from
What
There's an
happened
embassy-
with the?
said there is an embassy here in the royal quarter.
What,
I don't
what
speak
happened
drow,
with
that's
the
my excuse.
Mages Guild?
You do speak
Shush,
it now.
No, that's not how the excuse part works.
Well,
What-
there's no excuse.
What happened at the Mages Guild?
They said fuck off if you don't have an appointment.
This was a sensible request, all things considered.
They said foreigners do not get to access the great knowledge of the elves without an appointment.
Oh,
We need to get a library card.
You need to make arrangements for that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
so
I wasn't realize that gay lovers was communist.
I think it's funny or quaint that they consider this stuff to be great knowledge when they're like a few like millennia behind.
Now, Sophie, don't disparage them for the nature
Being a
of their
shitty
speech.
place with shitty magic.
Just because their world is not as magically inclined as others doesn't make them any less.
Don't
Lesser
okay, don't be condescending to the poor people. Okay, I see.
Alright, where are the embassies at then?
They said it was in the royal quarter.
Are all of them there? Because if they all act like you, then they're going to be of no fucking help to us, are they?
Wow, rude.
What are you talking to?
The guards.
Are you talking to Holly like that? Seriously?
Do you want to
No.
get smoked?
No, to the guards. I thought that that was
No, she was
Kina's
talking to
dickhead guard
Molly.
voice. Oh, okay. No, then I don't say that for fucking obvious reasons. I don't want to get smoked.
Like vaporized.
I mean, she's already smoked me once.
You have already endured one smiting. I'm not sure if your ass can handle another one.
It was a really fun
There'll be
smiting.
some
though.
serious fucking donut punching here going on.
Oh yeah, absolutely devastated.
Tazran grinds his teeth. What's wrong, Taz?
Oh, what? No, nothing.
You
Come on, let's go.
Alright,
Hmm.
off to see the royals, the wonderful royals of gay lovers.
Okay. We head back towards the black citadel and the royal quarter around it. I suppose Molly can, as she looks like an elf. Would you? We'll ask. Pick out a guard, and we'll go up to them and flash her eyelashes, and we'll ask them, "Do you know where the Pergothian embassy is? We need to see them about something."
Sorry, I don't talk to fat chicks.
Oh, why? No shit.
Puppies.
You're a shitty Haran.
You
Why do you
put
gotta
Molly
say that
at conflict.
about Molly all the time? It's so mean. Oh,
Well, she is chubby.
She's
To a human,
adorable.
she's just curiously chubby. To an elf, she's fat. Okay?
Poor thing's gonna get a complex.
hmm.
It's okay.
No, but I'm saying telling you
The guard will look at Molly and will look down into the canyon that is her cleavage, and will be distracted for a second or two before he yeah, you're right, yes, of course, the embassy is just over this way, down another block down the street.
Alright, you have things that they don't have down here.
See,
Fucking
It's
huge
an ass.
titties.
and an ass that don't ever stop.
I feel like
Well,
that statement
thank you.
itself needs to be punctuated with like a right across the back.
Well,
Yeah.
but the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is, if we connect like one of those geo vibration energy conductors, we could get like a massive amount of energy from walking.
You poke them once and they just jiggle forever. And you're like, wow, I'm
The
really
jiggle.
conducting serious power right here.
Yeah, it'd be like Homer Simpson when they went to the
The ripple
bathroom.
test.
Ooh, look at it go.
Look at
Oh
it
my
go.
god.
Look at it go. Yeah, except Taz is the one cheering.
Yeah.
Look at him jiggle.
Well, she is wearing that little itty bitty skirt dress right now. With the thigh high stockings and that. There.
Bam.
All right, so you guys can follow those directions, and you will find probably one of the more humble buildings in this area of the city. But it looks like, well, this is where the Pergothian embassy is. But I mean, compared to some of the more ostentatious buildings here, this is would be considered humble. Would be considered less so.
Very snuff.
Handful of dad booty. Molly will let out a little surprised squeak, and will wiggle in your grasp.
Oh, yeah.
Taz, right in the open, where everyone can see. Oh,
Let him be jealous.
Look out, look at this
Yes.
sweet booty I get to top!
Say, Sophie says under her breath, near, what's the name again? No, the other one.
Edgelord?
The elf.
Holly?
Molly.
Molly.
It's like, no, if he grabbed you right in the open, you would probably hear a squelching sound. He just grabbed your cheek.
Huh?
That's awesome.
I don't get it.
If you were grabbed in the open, there would be a squelching sound. So it was just a cheek. Is it indicating that it would be wet pussy noises?
Uh-huh.
Amateur hour.
God,
Right
that
over-
tough crowd.
Right over
Yeah,
my head.
right?
Anyway. So we go to the embassy.
Yep.
You head on inside, and there are a few people here. There are what look like one or two elves. They are just doing clerical work, but and there is also the one of the desks. There is a dwarf and one of those pretty Talir. Although this Talir is definitely different from the other ones that you met. While the others were all soft and curvy, this one is definitely taken up the mantle of being a warrior at some point. And she is strong. She is built with muscle and strong, broad shoulders.
Cadia perks up.
And not too far away from her, you see leaning against a wall behind her is a great sword. Not too far, not out of arm's reach.
Excellent.
They look up at you, at the group. They look at each other. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Do you have an appointment with us? Or what are you?
Appointment.
What is your business?
Hi, we were told to come here to get an appointment from you folks to get into the Magic Academy, which is where we need to go.
Ooh. You want to get inside of the Magic Academy?
Mm-hmm.
All up inside.
We actually just want to get into the library.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's going to be hard. Our relations with the elves have only been active for the better part of maybe a year, and there's still very much they keep as secrets, and that would include their masteries of of magic and the knowledge within their library. It would be probably difficult to arrange something like that, especially for people. No offense, I don't know you, and if you
Hi, I'm
were
Taz.
what I mean is if you were someone of great renown,
That
I'm
might be
sure it would
soon.
be a lot easier.
We're people of great wealth and ability. How about
Wealth doesn't mean as much. Well, I mean, you had to come down the elevator, so wealth doesn't quite mean as much down here. As the elves are extraordinarily wealthy. So gold and such doesn't really matter as much to them.
But do they have cool magical shit?
Yes, I do believe they do. A great many of their people do have magical weaponry that I have seen demonstrated on a couple of occasions.
Oh, do you know anyone who's just happens to know, like, important old elf shit, as opposed to going and nosing around their libraries. Who might actually speak to us?
Important old elf shit.
Yep.
History?
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
You need a historian or a library. One of the two.
Yes.
You'd probably find that in the Magic Academy.
Oh, really?
Library. Or perhaps one of the elder elves would be able to know.
Can we just set up a meeting with the Elf Queen? I hear she's old.
That she is. I have heard she is extremely old. The better part of 1,000 years. Yet she's still as lovely as in her prime.
Well, that's elves for you.
She would have a great grasp of history, no doubt. But arranging a meeting with the Queen without any kind of background would be difficult as well. Though, perhaps...
What daring quest need you done?
I know some heroes have met with her on occasion, but then again, that was Siegfried and her companions. They are grand heroes of
Her
Pergolas.
companions.
Well, depends on yes.
Blink.
Yes. They've gained access. They have had audiences with the Queen in the past, but they are great heroes that everybody knows. So it's a lot easier for them.
All right.
I mean, now if
where's
you had
the
one of them
nearest
with you,
incredibly dangerous mythic creature that needs to be slain? So let's go do it.
are you actually asking that question?
Yes.
Yep.
They'll look at each other. Well, if you're looking to build a name for yourself quickly, they'll look you over and see your big swords. Are you very capable
Oh God, yes.
in a fight?
Too capable, some might say.
What can you do?
Incredibly.
Well, I turn people into tiny little chops and bits of meat. This one here shoots spells. I'll pat Sophie on the back. Molly here channels the power of the gods.
Same thing.
A cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Rare.
Here's our other wizard. He indicates Holly. This one has a giant spider and makes people die by throwing people at other people.
Yes.
That happened like a couple times at best.
That's the only time we've seen you fight anybody, and you picked up a motherfucker and you hit another motherfucker with him. It was pretty cool.
Okay, yeah.
After the man was turned into an ice sculpture by a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's stuff.
Shatter.
Interesting.
And
I mean, I wouldn't
lastly,
want to
we
brag
have
about
Cadia.
it.
Perhaps
She's
there might
got
be an
people.
opportunity then. There has been some trouble in the mines recently. The elves are naturally, as they have been underground for many, many years, have become the best miners in the world with the fall of the dwarves. The dwarf will spit and grumble. Yeah, these elves.
Yeah, I was going to say, would you say
These
that they
elves
dug
will-
deeply and/or greedily?
These elves will never be as good as the dwarves were.
How come there
No,
are
I
no
won't.
dwarves?
I will
No.
nod in agreement with the dwarf.
No one could ever be as good miners or stonesmiths as we were.
Wait,
Let
why are there any
miners.
dwarves?
I frequently dealt with Dwergar. They are... You don't want to challenge them with their digging skills.
What's a dwergar?
They're so adorable.
Don't
Dark
start,
dwarf.
dude. Don't start. Just
You know how the elves here are dark-skinned when they used to be light-skinned? Dwergar are the same.
I've never met a dark-skinned dwarf.
Racist.
Never seen one in my life.
They're not very pleasant, trust me.
You can tell this guy's from the south.
But their digging, their mining skills. Second to
Pastor
none.
Gregenson done told me they're the devil.
Well, if they're dwarves, no doubt their skills would be unrivaled. Anyway, there's been a call for much higher production and a trade of high steel and greater metals from deep under the ground, where the elves have much greater access to, and being shipped up to the surface for production and war materials. However, I have come into the knowledge that there is a problem in one of the more important ones for the mining of very high-grade iron and mithril.
Ooh.
Some creatures have come up from the depths and have overrun the mine.
What did it look like?
I'm not sure. I don't know that much. Perhaps if you capable heroes could deal with this problem and earn favor with the elves for saving their mine, perhaps I could use that to arrange something. It would give us some leverage.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Otherwise, it would likely take quite some time to arrange something without any kind of platform with which to stand. This will make things a great deal easier, I believe, if you're wishing to see the Queen herself.
Dungeoneering? To try to think of what could be below, what creatures can handle.
It's a Baylor!
That's a demon.
So,
It's a Tarask.
Tarask.
God.
Oh,
It's
God.
like, no,
Rip
fuck
70.
this world is dead.
That's a world-ending apocalyptic monster here.
Yeah.
That's like a worm of world's end.
Yep.
It's a bunch of creatures trying to wake the Tarask.
Ugh.
Sounds like a real asshole.
Like
It's a shame. It's a shame
like
that
in
the
Third Day.
It's a damn shame that the Tarask is such a horrible creature sometimes. I hear that on their home world, they're basically just docile cows.
Who are you saying that? Or who's saying that?
No one.
Oh.
Kinathis is saying that.
Oh yeah, yeah. On their home world, they're absolutely like fine. They're just terravores. They just eat the earth, so they don't harm like virtually anything.
Actually, I believe the actual term is lithophagus. I
Yeah.
had to look that word up because of my Spinarins.
Yeah. I helped you look that up, so.
No, I didn't. Did you?
I think
Did
I think they're called
I don't remember.
pansexual. God.
Pansexual.
Don't judge.
Yeah.
Or I guess Terravore would also work. Earth Eater. So, yeah. But yeah, they're on their homeworld. They're basically just cows. Giant earth-eating cows. But
It's
take them
funny
off
how
their...
we always come back to cows, isn't it?
Yeah, but take a Tarask off of its home world, and it turns into this rage monster that just destroys everything in sight.
Mm-hmm. And no one knows why.
No one knows why. So you have before you a quest to clear out one of Galvas's mithril mines.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
All right. But I think we'll handle that next time.
Yay.
It is getting a bit late. You've reached the city, you've gotten a quest that will hopefully help you in your greater quest to find out the information. Maybe be able to see once you're done, be able to see the Queen of the Elves herself.
Maybe Mierah will break the rule of don't make any more puppies if she meets the Elf Queen. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible. You never
Blind
know what'll
Sig hasn't
happen.
tapped that ass by now.
And maybe the
Oh yeah,
Queen
Sig has
won't
totally
make,
fucking gotten in there, yeah. Let's not be stupid.
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe the Queen will just finger of death your ass instead.
Oh, I don't think anyone can know that spell on this on this world. I'm pretty sure that's a
yes, it can.
7th level spell. Is it a 6th level spell? Finger of Death? Or is that a 7th level spell still?
Let me check.
So the gnomes don't.
Fist of Death.
7.
The
It is a 7th level spell, so it is out of the range of any caster on Iona.
Oh. Shit, that makes this fucking place a lot less, deadly.
I think they've still got things like Phantasmal Killers, though. Those are only like fucking...
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
can totally
spell
use a
4 and
Phantasmal Killer. Phantasmal Killers, Chain Lightning is a spell that the highest wizards can cast.
They get way
The
man
greatest of all wizards can cast Chain Lightning.
Power word orgasm.
No, that's a much higher level spell. No one here that knows that spell. No one knows that. The only one who knows that is Holly. Holly knows
Only
that
one
spell.
can control that.
Holly knows.
It
the
would be
power word
utterly
orgasm.
misused if we all... if power and orgasm exists, it would be misused a lot.
Words of power are very strong. Those are no save allowed spells. So they are all of the highest caliber.
Yeah, it's like even the gentlest one, which is sleep, is technically a version of a death saving throw you have to make in some of those fucking D&D versions.
I just looked up Phantasmal Killer. It doesn't work on Sophie.
Oh, because it's got a fort safe built into it?
No, it has a fear mind affecting
Oh.
Are
component.
you're
I mean,
immune to
limited
fear?
and emotion. And
Fear and
emotions.
emotions.
And bleed, and disease, and fatigue, and sleep.
Are you specifically immune to spells with the fear component, or are you immune to the status feared?
Let me
It's a
check.
fear effect.
Does a fear effect mean spells with a fear?
To
with
all fear
all-
effects.
All fear effects. Then I suppose, yeah, you might be immune to Phantasmal Killer.
I mean, Phantasmal Killer literally tries to frighten
Scare you to
death.
death. It gives you basically you have a heart attack and die.
Yep. Well, it's like it has to cause the fear thing to even affect, and then it's the fortitude save to not die from your heart attack, or just
You
take
have a
bunch
heart
of
attack regardless.
damage. Yeah, you take damage, and maybe you
I
survive
got a
it.
reason why it doesn't work on Sophie, because she has a UPS for her heart.
A UPS.
Of course. Yeah, no, I like to think of a heart attack as damage.
It's
Save
like,
versus
it blue screen, we
Beats
lost
on.
power to it. We lost power to it. Just, no, don't worry. Okay, it's back up again.
Yeah, but where's a hard reboot hiding?
What?
Where is the hard reboot hiding for when she blue screens?
Oh,
How do you
Well, she
reboot
used-
Sophie?
well, she blue screened once, but that was thanks to Taz.
Oh, you mean
That
Taz the
was
Team
all
Killer?
Taz.
I remember old Taz the Team
Yeah,
Killer. Good times.
everyone knows Taz the Team Killer.
Isn't that also known as Tazran Hedrah fucker?
I mean, that's his his unofficial title.
Indeed. Layer of Hydras, slayer
say-
of teammates.
Some say that the Hydra
bitches
was
get
his greatest feat.
His greatest lay.
No, that's still going to Molly.
No, she's
Tazran
not as
hide.
fast as that either. Trust me on
No,
that.
yeah.
She's no
If she's,
failure
if she's
than
also
fucking
that
me.
cavernous, there are entire other concerns here.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we have a magic ring, you see.
Yes.
Is the magic ring nicknamed X-Garch one?
Maybe.
Because it just fits.
Oh, shit.
Because.
No, Skull, don't you see? Finally, after Taz's unbirthing fetish can come through.
Horrifying.
Horrifying.
Well, there is that squiggle art.
Squigs are adorable, though.
The best.
I keep getting pictures of Molly in sexy situations.
It's good shit. Next up is Squig Molly. Actually, there's already been Tentacle Molly, hasn't
There
there?
are 3 pictures of Molly with tentacles.
Woo!
3 of them. We have yet to encounter a single tentacle monster. Actually, no. There was one. There was one tentacle monster. And it was a mimic that Taz fell into.
Dun,
Well
dun,
done.
Beneath all that treasure were these sticky, gluey tentacles. We began to try and choke him, I think, or something like that.
See, it's never sexy mimic girls. It's just always tentacles and horror.
It's never the mimics that have all the options.
It's always the fucking bonfire mimic.
God damn it.
Or the ladder
It's
mimic.
also, where are the sexy boulette girls, huh? We need boulette girls.
Bootleg girls.
I may or may not be working on something related to that. Don't-
Fuck yes! I want to play as a
Yes.
land
Oh,
shark.
sweet.
Yes,
God.
bootleg girls.
Bullets.
Oh, Savin.
What?
Bootleggers, are they like, like the dragon, but more sharks?
No. You see, they're more like centaurs, but more stony.
That doesn't really make sense.
Centaurs. Boo.
No, they're boulettes with little wizard girls stapled on top. It's gonna be great. Swimming through the
Stars.
land, casting spells.
It's that fucking tar agenda being pushed out again. Wasan's got to you.
Yep.
Wasan's tar agenda is successful. It's even.
Dirty Kiwi.
Soon, Savin will have established dominance when it comes to that, and the tar gender will be one of the official ones right next to fucking attack helicopter.
All right. Well, thanks for the game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and as usual, it's. I'm sure that you were like, how did everyone enjoy this? Because that's how every fucking DM seems to feel when the game ends. Don't panic,
true.
I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
And also, we got down to Ruttingtown, which was pretty great.
Down to Ruddington. I'm surprised no one wanted to swing by the bathhouse and have fun over there.
We just got laid. There's a return journey.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
we
true.
gotta-
You do
Fuck
have
this.
Business before too much pleasure.
don't want to drown out your quest in just nothing but sex.
Yeah, this isn't COC&D.
It's pretty
The thing
close.
is that-
Have you guys gotten laid every session of this
No,
game?
I mean, Taz gets
No.
laid every session regardless, because that's how he do. But
I don't think the first 2 sessions. No, those were too much
well,
rom-com.
once he got the option to get laid, he got laid every session.
Yeah.
well,
The rom-com.
the thing is, Mierah right now is like, she's not gonna get laid anytime soon, because the thing is, if you stand next to Mierah and say her name, you hear this echo answer.
Don't worry, those catsuit leather suits keep everything nice and closed up.
Her ass is just
Well, it
destroyed.
looks like it was snare drum at the moment, so
Oh no.
that's a lot of work for that fucking catsuit.